What did happen last time?
We fought a frog.
Well, let's don't skip to the end.
I was gonna say,
Recap over.
sure. I actually have it on recording. Like in like 30 times.
So anyway, you guys left the what do you call that place? The morgue.
Yep.
And you got a little bit of information from the morgue, but you left the morgue. You went around town trying to find some information. You ultimately ended up at the church, where I feel like did really nothing happen at that point? I feel like there's something else that happened.
You picked up meat.
Yeah, we went and picked up Rooney.
Picked up Rooney at the bar. That's right.
Yeah, that's the gap from, hey, because a detective was awfully quiet, and then we're like, hey, let's go pick up Rooney. Excellent. And we found Rooney. And I'm pretty sure that
somebody
like,
wanted
nat
to
20 on your check, and then Brian was like, let us
It
get
was
lucky.
a
Let's
face
get lucky.
melting pamphlet so long.
Yeah, and then somebody said on the way to pick up Rooney, I believe, I hope we witness a murder. So I let you roll for it, and you witnessed the murder in progress.
Attempted.
You were able to stop it successfully.
Hopper knows what's up.
But anyway,
Failed successfully.
combination of a failure initiative roll on my part and a very successful arrow to the knee. All is well. But ultimately, after a few chance encounters, you guys make your way to the church where you guys talk to Father first.
Father Fort Hill, right?
Yeah. What's a chance? Shut up. If you rolled poorly, you wouldn't gonna have that encounter. Why are you wearing
Listen, next time, I'll just have Russell attack Oliver. That'll be your breaker.
Anyway, you'll talk to Father Fort Hill. He lets you know. He lets you know. No, actually, as you're approaching the church, you realize all the statues in the cemetery have vacated the cemetery, which is hopefully a little foreboding. Then you make it to the church. You talk to Father Fort Hill. He discussed that a lady had sought refuge in the church because she was being chased by something. Nobody saw what it was. Y'all question Lydia. You identify that there's a hole in the
Was that when the clear liquid came out?
No.
Y'all realize that there was a hole in her story, so you go out and get Bayor.
Makes me so happy that I have an aggressive turnover in my repertoire.
At which point, Bayor enters the room and says, "Turn over!" And it sounds like Mortal Kombat. Fatality!
Get over here. That's gonna be my hunter's mark now. Turn over.
And promptly soul gazes it. Doesn't explain to anybody what that meant and leaves. At which point he takes flight and circles the church and identifies.
I love it so much.
And circles the church, identifies where the beast tried to enter the church but was unsuccessful. Afterwards, you all leave the church. At this point, it's night. As y'all are discussing what to do next, y'all hear a thud, followed by another. Getting a little worried, y'all spread out, and then the final thud is a giant toad devil creature landing in the middle of the circle in front of the cathedral, and y'all engage in battle. Y'all promptly slay the creature, though taking a couple of big hits along the way. And for whatever reason, unknown to all of y'all, currently, Bayor, who looks like a horned devil, is flying into the sky. Hopefully not with his initial intention.
Nope. So it's started to die. None of us. Well, it's dissolving.
It's on a roof, so we can't really
It's
see it.
fading to ash.
The devil ate Bayor. Should I blast him?
Well, yeah. None of us know what the winged beast is.
You're
One of us saves.
Couple reminders. though.
Pretty close, yeah.
Quick, we can do stuff now before we can speak.
Yeah, but pretty much he is dressed in a lot of the same clothes. I don't know where you keep your pipe and your pocket watch, but they're somewhere on his body. So if they're available, those are recognizable.
Mm-hmm.
To probably gonna be the one pushing the stuff here. Russell, with your passive perception, you can see them.
Well, he's also seen Devil Baylor.
Oh, well, that doesn't matter. Bayor, you could see yourself. That's about it.
Holy shit, I'm red.
Does Baylor know where his head is?
You didn't say you threw it away or anything, so I'm gonna assume you put wherever you put it. I don't know how that situation works, to be completely honest with you.
Understood. Okay. Yeah, if they saw the demon, then it would have been something where like, oh, they probably like flew down too fast and their hat flew off because, something possessed them last time. But
What was yours?
Russell will run over.
To Rooney, because Rooney got rocked pretty fucking hard, didn't he?
He did. He's, through sheer will, looking substantially better.
smack.
Getting it, man.
Oh my goodness. Baylor was gonna go over. Presumably, the hat can like fall on their back, like they used to have, like old cowboy hats or whatever. They just bloop and go back, and
Yeah,
they'll
little drawstring.
yeah. Hat's back on. You all will see when the hat is off, there are like two holes for the horns, right? So it kind of comes back on, so the horns go. And then there's lovely Bryan Cranston again.
Although it's just evening.
He was like, you can't keep getting away with it.
I'm kind of picturing Oliver being Malcolm from Malcolm in the Middle.
There you go.
Dewey.
Are those still there?
They are. I'm sorry you had to see that. Most people don't see that. Something was a little off.
Well, what the hell was that thing?
Russell, you noticed, by the way, Adrian took something out of that court and vacated the premises.
Ding dong, ding dong.
He ain't gonna say shit.
No, I was gonna say you just hear.
He knows that gang.
Like hashtag thug life will best. You love others. How could I do a medicine check or a perception check on Rooney to see if they need more healing?
Customary glance, I believe you're hurt. All three of y'all are hurt, right?
Right.
Yeah, Russell's looking.
Okay, so if y'all are looking rough and he looks like he willed himself back to a little bit better, then I don't know how you want me to medicine check those two.
What are you trying to achieve with the medicine check?
I'm trying at this point to effectively see who is more hurt and see if I can either just patch them up or if I need to actually cast my one remaining spell or my one first level spell. That's what's it called? Healing word.
You can go ahead and roll medicine.
We're just gonna try and scamper up and see if you can see the what's going on with the corpse of the thing.
As Russell sees that. Arrows.
Arrows.
He needs his arrows back.
Are there any arrows?
He fired two.
Due to the how his skin is magically resistant, roll me a survival check to see if you shot
Place the
landed in
shots
such a
on.
way that they didn't break.
That would be a 21.
Okay. Yeah, they're there. It looks like they didn't really sink too deep into the skin, so they just kind of fell out.
Are they just kind of sitting there, like
Yeah, but
he's like
his
disappearing.
at this point, all you see is almost like a pile of ash. It's fairly quick when they die like that.
Cool.
13 medicine check.
I kick some of the ash around a little bit. Snag the arrows.
Roughly percentage-wise, how hurt are you?
Now what?
Percentage wise, how hurt are you? Like your HP loss.
I am 75% healthy.
All right, cool. So then it would be you then.
Yeah, like 30% healthy.
Okay. Then they are going to look over to you. This will be a verbal, so he's going to say something in a language that probably y'all don't understand. You'll understand Celestial. Okay. So says a word, and then is going to give you back 5 HP. And there is no touch there. It is just simply. So that just kind of happens, and Bear just actually kind of looks over as he's looking at everybody, and then it's like blocks for a second. Then bloop.
And also, when Rudy's coming down, he kind of hangs his feet off and kicks out a little bit, looking for the ground. Realizes he's only like a foot off. And
What's up there?
arrows.
What, the thing's not up there?
No, I think it disappeared, and then you'll just clearly see Bayer like the cat's out of the bag. So whoop, then hop up there and do an investigation if I can about any sort of remnants that might be there.
Yeah, you can. This is going to be a fairly difficult one for you.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and give me a roll.
Wait, so it disappeared like the other thing when we first met you?
Yeah, I can't say
Interesting.
it looks like that.
27. No, it's what I would have rolled if it stayed on the 19. 9. It was on the 19 for so long, bloop into 1, and I'm like, there's the 9 right here. But that's
Turned into goo and then there's the smoke.
No smoke.
Hustle's eyes
What
roll.
we hear in the background.
howler monkey. Yeah, up there it's just a 9 investigation. So
Pile of ash.
they're gonna scoop up a little bit in a vial and take him.
Yeah.
All right.
So, what do we do with that?
Well,
Would you like to bring them in for questioning?
I don't think you can question Ash. But we can go back to the ladies' hall and let Father Fort Hill and Lydia know we got whatever's chasing her.
Roll me a perception check.
Like anybody?
Let's see if everybody else does.
Everybody.
Everybody.
12.
11.
9.
11.
Okay.
Or that
you,
DC.
Oh, one of our heads just rolls off.
you don't see it. You all see it, but and then a few seconds later, you do end up hearing it. But there's like a crack, and y'all see light right before it. You can deduce that there's some sort of lightning or thunder that happened inside the city, a little ways away. I say lightning or thunder. Lightning then thunder.
In what direction?
We'll say northeast.
Towards, like, is it towards the ladies' hall or any landmarks we've been at, like Rasmus Tower?
With how low the perceptions are, you couldn't get a direct.
But you know, it's exactly right.
So y'all are here, and y'all know it's on the other side, but y'all heard something around this area.
I don't know if I'm in a position to check that out immediately.
Was it raining? Or is
No.
this like just nice clear night sky and then...
No rain. Clear sky.
Hey, did you all hear that?
Yeah. I don't know. The last time a storm was happening, it was a few months ago. Our lovely running with the Wizard's Tower. How quickly can you inform Father?
Well, we're not that far away. I can get back there pretty quick.
Well,
Do I need to meet you guys somewhere?
Just at the bridge, I guess, if able to cross? Like, would that be tenable for them to actually go there, talk, and then hastily come and meet us? Or
I mean, he's got smoke, so he can move fairly quick if he needs to.
Mhm.
But if there's an attack in the city, y'all all know one of the first things that gets locked down are the bridges.
Oliver, knowing that, would he be able to? Would he know if he was to give them the guard insignia that they would be granted?
Yeah, I mean, as a guard, you would be cleared to go across. Now, depending on how urgent or how crazy the situation is, y'all
How-
might have to do a little song and dance to get.
Does my perk have any access on this side of the river?
It doesn't have anything on this side of the river, but you could say that right along the like grates or something, right around the coast of the river might be able to let you do what you want to do.
can we chance it?
Well, yeah, here, take this pen. It should let you guys get across.
It's worth a shot.
I mean, most of them know me, so
Does this have a badge number on it?
No, it's
It's just an insignia.
yeah, so they would know it came from you.
he doesn't care. He doesn't. He's not thinking about that. Okay. Yeah. If you guys make it across before I get there, where should we meet?
What's down in that section? What,
The Velvet Room was in here. Rooney's house is up here. Adrian's house, so I don't know if y'all know where she lives. We had established it somewhere up here too.
Meet at Rooney's house. It's like send us over there.
Okay.
that sounds good. So we're also thinking you could cross the bridge faster his way.
I
you
mean,
be
by
able to-
like, well, you would be able to move unseen throughout the upper city your way. Y'all would have to find a way across the river, so you'd have to swim. So I doubt it would be faster. Yeah. So you're going into Father Fort Hill.
To the ladies' hall.
If it says I can get into things with my investigator ability, like my background, does that mean I can cross the bridge if I'm doing a crime? Like if I'm investigating a crime?
If I'm committing a crime.
Yeah, if I'm doing a crime actively.
Like, I'm in the middle of a crime. You have to let me cross. Oh, yes, of course.
Crime.
No, I think that the spirit of that role is you could get into crime scenes
Sure,
unmolested,
that's fine. Yeah.
or into places like the morgue that
Yeah.
are related in some way.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, we'll see you at Rooney's. Stay safe.
Good luck.
You first.
He rides atop Smoke to the ladies' hall.
You're like right outside. Y'all walked out, and so you're 10 feet later. You have police.
Got him.
We're sitting there standing in front of it. Do you think you can make it back in time?
I
thought
figured
we were-
y'all were going to be leaving as
He thinks
he's-
about it
yeah.
for a little bit.
I got this.
Yeah. Don't worry.
And he would, because it's late at night.
No, I mean the sun had just gone
Just
down, and it's probably 30 minutes after the sun's gone down.
He
So
would test the door of the church to see if he would just be able to open it and go in.
I'm gonna say no, because all the crazy crap going on, they're probably not gonna leave it unlocked at night.
Pull on it, and then he'd just.
Someone opens the door.
Hey, I need to see Father Fort Hill.
They take you to him because they literally just saw you in there. That's the way.
Yeah, he'd have.
Again?
We dealt with the problem.
Which problem?
The one that like busted up the gate out back.
Really?
Yeah.
What was it?
Well, the thing is, have you seen those really like big bullfrogs down by the waterfront?
Yes.
Yeah. Imagine that, but like person size.
Anything past a certain size, you're like, they're all the same.
Yeah. Now, just so you understand as a player, this was a large size creature.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Continue.
So yeah, like, but big person. You've seen those tall folk that are I don't know, like as tall as a house. I mean, it was big and it jumped and it had this tongue and he'll kind of like 1,000-yard stare.
He's gonna make a roll. Surprisingly, actually, I want to do an insight too.
He takes you and just dumps you in the holy water.
He actually gets with just saying the frog was a big help. He's kind of confused about person size and then like greater demon size of house, like in the in between there. But he understands what you're getting.
Yeah. But yeah, so we fought it. It took a lot. But then once we killed it, there was just ash left. Kind of like the other thing that we had fought at the tower when we were stopping the cult that turned into goop.
Most creatures from other realms don't stick around once they die. They lose their form and go back to their plane.
Yeah, that doesn't make it any less unsettling, Father.
Why? At least you know.
So, like, why is a demon inside the city walls? Is Lydia okay? Like, this thing was chasing her.
Well, you can go and check, but y'all were the last ones that saw it.
Okay. I'll just kind of walk past down the hall to the room.
Door's open.
He just kind of knock on the frame. Lydia? Miss Lydia?
No answer.
Look in.
No one's there. Windowsill's open. Doesn't look forced open.
I didn't even have to roll for that. That's how talented of an investigator Oliver is. There's glass busted on the inside.
Maybe I'm basing it off of your insight. You're gonna get false information back.
Oh, here she was kidnapped.
Shit. Smoke!
Language child.
Oh. God, you don't.
Bow the Lord's name in vain. What are you doing?
No, the Lord is Tyr, and
I know.
gods. But he calls for Smoke
Smoke comes. Where'd you leave him?
at the door.
He comes bounding in.
Yep, Smoke.
You see the nuns start whispering to themselves, like they don't like it.
Oliver will kind of like ruffle behind his ears and like look him in the eyes and be like, "Okay, here's what we need to do. Take Smoke over to the bed. Smell."
Okay. Do an animal handling since this is something advanced.
I'm not even trained in that yet. That would be an 11.
Okay. Have Smoke do a perception check at survival since he's tracking at disadvantage.
You said survival. That'd be a 15.
And real quick, just to clarify for me, does he get any advantages for checks with smell?
Oh yeah, it would have been a straight roll, so it would have been an 18.
Alright, he kind of looks at you and kind of pokes his ears up, and you get the sense that he smells something.
shoot. Okay. Yeah. So, she left.
Are you
The father that snuck up on him.
Okay, I'm like, I thought you were telling Smoke that she left, and I'm like, okay, well, at this point, it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
He goes, I can see that. She must have heard the commotion outside and got scared.
Okay. If she comes back, let her know we dealt with the thing, and she should probably stay here because we'll have more questions now of why a demon was after her. Because I don't think that just. You know what? I've got to go. And he will hop atop Smoke and like immediately start galloping out.
Now the nuns are like shocked that you're doing this inside a church. On your way out, though, Father Porthill will call out, "May the vigilant one bless you." And
Yeah, I'm just gonna hold his hand up and be waving as he.
all right, what are you attempting to do with Smoke?
With Smoke, we'll hopefully follow the trail for as long as
If you are trying to track, you have to move at half movement.
Mhm.
So you won't be like galloping once you get outside.
it feels pretty fast still for him.
Okay. Yeah.
Like normal walking speed.
Outside of your feelings, you're moving at half speed. Someone can help with that. Hint, hint. Okay. Anyway, y'all are going. Y'all make it. Let's say. Y'all make it 3 blocks away from the church, heading towards the bridge, which is going to put you about 3/4 of the way there if you go to the south bridge. And you hear fighting, sounds of fighting, off in one of the alleys.
What kind of fighting? Like metal clanging or like a fist fight, yelling?
You hear
Is it Beyblades?
like a shrieking. It's almost like a woman screaming, but there's a sinister quality to it. And outside of that, you hear like the sound it makes when a sword's moving really fast, like a whistling almost.
Like
Is
wiffle bat?
it a blade
Huh?
song?
No, well, I mean maybe, I don't know. What?
Is it like a wiffle bat?
Yeah, but made of metal and sharp.
Yeah, so a little higher pitch. You'll hear that happening.
Should we check that out? I'm not
Right.
feeling super magical right now.
Is
Full
there?
disclosure.
How far away does it sound?
Well, pretty close. I mean, it's probably down the alley and behind the buildings y'all are currently at, so like 1 block over.
Say hide with
What do you mean? You're gesturing for him to just straight hide, not
Yeah.
like hide and creep up. And
well, so I was gonna move. Like I'll be the big thing here. And then you two hide, be my Overwatch. You'll see what's going on.
yeah, Russell will let Bayor take the lead, and then kind of gesture for Rooney to sort of follow his lead and move to creep, if he can, somewhere onto high ground, but just trying to stay in shadow and behind cover as he's following.
I mean, there's plenty of buildings, and I'm pretty sure you have an ability that lets you climb easily enough?
No.
Well,
and grab your hands.
I don't think it should be that hard right now. Since you're not into combat, and it's just a building, and you're an urban ranger, go for it.
So just like he's like immediately like follow the melody, and then
Mimic his sneaky body language.
so he'll try to.
You have to roll for it.
So
Yep.
we're going into an alley, and it's like off in a corner. Like say this
Yeah,
is bird's
so-
eye view.
In the end, it's going to
Russell looks at Bayor and says, "I'll get a bird's eye view."
You just see Bear go,
You just stand there and stare.
so y'all are coming out of this alley,
I
and
know
you
this place.
and you're gonna come into here, and you're gonna see fighting taking place here.
Russell will try to get up here in a position where is he like fully just exposed on the rooftop, or is there like a lip or anything? Or
We'll say there's a chimney right there. You can kind
The
of.
paladin Oliver has arrived.
I was gonna say,
All right.
Birdman.
And he is peeking from behind the chimney, waiting to strike if need be. Need be.
Oh hell!
Was it your Larry?
Woo!
You're waiting to strike. It's like, your Larry.
That's him. That's
First thing you'll notice when you see him is, as you're getting closer, you see this too. His sword is giving off light about 15 to 20 feet.
Is it Shiro? I need a Shiro, baby.
that's what I was looking. Yeah. Shiro.
Oh, not being the bird.
No, I'm using Bane. So Russell should shit on the first.
Oh, cool.
10-foot radius, sorry. And he is engaged. These are two ghosts. This one looks much more substantial and a little more intimidating. That's why I made it a different looking thing. What are you doing?
So, I'm going to attempt to do a perception, or I guess you would almost call it an insight check, because he's under the assumption those things are fighting that dude, but he's trying to kind of make sure they're actually going after.
I must have missed it. How did you approach?
Excuse me. Honestly, with that, he would be going quietly, but he's not trying to be like the most stealthy thing in the world because he wants these two to have a chance to be the stealth here. So, walking up, trying to not draw too much attention. But...
Not drawing attention, but not necessarily stealthy.
Right. Right. Yeah, he's not making a stealth check, but he's not like, who's out, who goes there?
Russell knocks an arrow and prepares for the first hostile movement towards Bayor, or some other signal to. We're blasting. They ring it over.
I'll lay down and kind of.
Against it now.
Okay. So, this guy, utterly calm, not worried in the least bit, is in the middle of engaging, and you see him fighting this. Do you guys want to join in on this fight, or...
Yeah, Bayor's gonna call out. Do you need assistance?
that? Let's roll initiative. You
I
can.
mean, at that point, they'd immediately, I imagine, just be like, "Oh, fight you too."
I mean, we'll see how the initiative rolls roll down to see what their actions are, but what I will do is I will give you two, since you are hidden, a surprise round. You won't get it, so you can act while he's saying that, but after that, we'll go from there.
He will. You want us to do initiative, and then we'll do a surprise round.
Yeah.
Glad I got a surprise round.
Hold on 1 second. I forgot to get this set up for him.
We're pretty far away there, right?
Well, this battle is brought to you by Battle Map through our VR tabletop and Battle Cam.
You were like 35, 40 feet away.
And sponsored by Dr. Pepper, not a sponsor. Crisp, cool, refreshing.
I can taste all 23 flavors.
In our 12-ounce aluminum can.
Most likely tested and shipped by Graphic Packaging. We actually had a Graphic Packaging thing in one of the stores up there. It was a container of food. That was pretty fucking cool.
I matched with a girl on Tinder that works at Shoals Technologies. I was like, "Hey!"
It's like, what's up? Can I read you some tariffs?
She doesn't know I work at the Alexander.
At
I'm
Alexander?
listed as
Oh.
Lizard Man at Lizard Man.
Aren't we all?
All right. Good team.
8. Just like, hello.
7.
I know. I'm really feeling I need to go get the dice tray because I was just wanting to do this. So I'm just like, it's all in one place, but
You're like, maybe this will work.
I'm trying everything I can.
8.
Yeah, so. Whew. Fuck all this.
Sucks to suck.
It does.
was playing Daisy earlier, and I had a really good kit. I had Bison with a bunch of mags and ammo, 45, full kit. One of everything. But I'm like, hey, to Zelina, if you want like team up. We were playing D&D. But as I was like, this is a person I can play with from the server. I hear, ooh, there's a bear. And then I see a bear from a different direction than the sound had come from.
Oh no.
So I'm just like, bears. So I got my M4 out. The first one comes around the corner and blah, 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 blah. And I get it right as it swipes me, and I'm bleeding, and I'm like, shit. And then here comes the other one, and I'm like, blah, 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 blah. And it goes down, and then here comes two more, and I was just like, what's happening?
Why were there
And
so
they
many?
fucking destroyed me. So then I asked on the Discord, like, so do bears attack in packs? And I'm like, yeah, if you're up north. And I'm like, good to know.
It's like, did you lie to me where you were at?
It's just, the dude's like, hey, you want to come PvP? And I'm like, can't right now. And he sent the bears after me.
Unleash them.
Cage is opening.
All right, it's the warrior. I'm gonna call him a warrior. The one Spectre's turn, but he's surprised. Rooney.
Is one of those looking more hurt than the others?
Yeah, we'll say the purple one. That seems what Shiro's engaged
Focusing
at.
on that.
But he still seems fairly substantial.
Then I will blast that one since we're
Yeah, it's actually becoming the
getting
first
surprised.
target.
yeah. Just like that. It's okay. Run away. Got an 18 or a 24 to hit.
Misses.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
We're
I was like,
running.
okay.
All right. Well,
Russell does not blast. He leaves.
And that would be 6 blast damage.
Okay.
Bayor's like, don't fuck with Rooney.
And then I will move back on the roof.
All right. Spectre's turn, but it's surprised. Bayor's turn, but it's not necessarily surprised. Not trying to start shit. Spectre's turn, surprised. Russell.
Going for the purple. Well, 11.
For the purple one, miss. Yeah. Shiro's turn. He is going to. You find that he's not surprised, and he is going to continue to fight the creature. And he is going to roll. All right. Who does that? He misses with his attack, and he attacks again. This time he hits, and he is going to hit it, and with a bright flash of light, you're going to see that the creature goes from substantial to fairly dim, fairly quick, as he is significantly wounded. All right. It is now that thing's turn. And it is going to sorry. I
I
hate
was gonna say sorry.
it feels like it should. It's going to attack. Yeah. So Shiro, since it's right there. It's going to miss. And it's going to attack again. And it is going to hit. All right. And you see that this is actually like this spectre-ish looking creature looks like a soldier almost. And it goes through and attacks Shiro. And it almost as if the sword blocks a good portion of it, but then it moves through it and hits him just barely.
Should I have rolled at advantage since I was hidden?
You can. Yes.
Worse.
Okay. We tried. All right, Rooney, you're up again.
I will move back towards where I was. There.
Hmm?
And blast again. For 10.
Which one were you trying to hit?
Same one I was hitting.
Miss.
Shit. And he moves
Language.
back.
You sure the father?
All right, so that would be the first Spectre's turn. And seeing some other people have entered the fray, and make sure you can do this before I say it does it. Oh, hell. It takes off towards the thing that's attacking it. Oh, damn.
How far does he move?
Yeah, it moves fast. You can judge by the speed. It could probably go twice that fast speed.
Ooh.
All right. So does a 24 hit you? It does 8 damage, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Bodies. That is a 8.
All right. How much damage did I say you take?
8.
All right. Your maximum is reduced by 8.
Oh, his maximum what HP?
Yes.
Help.
Help!
What, long rest on does that?
Sometimes, yeah, depending on the thing.
Congratulations, you're level 2, but your HP is 1.
You just, oh my god, like you just hear.
That's the whole level of HP. He's
Yeah,
fine.
Russell go. Fuck.
You just hear, nope.
All right.
He learns to fly.
Bayor.
All
Your
right.
turn.
Going to shoot at the thing that's going.
I realized what you did, but for a second there, I thought you had your rapier. You just
No, I'm not.
It's like no.
My mighty plan.
What the fuck?
Well, like, you thought the spirit comes out and he's like, I will fight them in their own home.
Oh my god.
Who are you aiming at?
I am gonna aim at the one that's in front of Rooney and Russell.
Okay.
Presumably, I can see them on the roof. If I need to, I can go up a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to probably move.
Okay,
Right,
yeah.
Which you've established is not a big deal because it can pretty much fly.
Yeah,
across
yeah,
this
it can go
entire
Couldn't he
area.
just go straight up like flying?
No,
Well,
you
no,
can fly too.
no, that's what I'm saying. If I just need to go up a little bit,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
go
follow
for it.
on that. So gonna be up, I guess, like 20 or so feet. So.
There you go.
Here's a bigger one if you don't want to.
Oh, sure. Well, I didn't know what would be flying and what wouldn't, so. Johnny, can you toss me on that, man?
Yeah.
Just put me on there for both of them. Thank you very much. And I'll be 20 feet in the air.
1,000.
Take me with you.
Okay. That is not bad. That is going to be within a tick. Sorry, I'm on my spell page. Alright. Crossbow, that is going to be a 20.
Hits.
Are they next to an ally?
Yes.
It's double sneak attack because you have 2 allies. Right?
Got him. Yeah, it's like that is going to be a total of 12 points of damage.
Sure. So you see the arrow hit and then go through it, but as it goes through it, it takes a piece of it with it.
Yeah.
But it's not as substantial as you would expect it to be with how well you aimed that.
Pretty much. All right, so it's going to hit. Yeah, it's gonna. Bayor's gonna just chill there because he probably went about 20 feet in the air. He's got 20 more feet of movement, so he's just gonna be like, all right, cool. I'm just gonna hang out here. So.
Yeah. The Spectre's turn. However, as it's leaving, it's going to get hit by Shiro. Or attempt to be hit.
That's funny. It's like, that's why you got the big one out, so you can put some shit up there with me.
Yeah.
Ledge stop.
And it explodes.
Like I said, Bayor sees it coming in, and we're like,
I'll roll just in case, but the odds are this thing's dead.
Showered with ectoplasm.
Yeah, it's dead. So he takes its whole health in one hit. I'm looking at y'all as if y'all should know what to do. Russell, it's your turn.
Bow drops, Tonto drawn, and jabbed at the specter.
Oh.
That would be a dirty 20.
Pitch.
For 6 damage.
All right. Similar effect, but like you take like when you're passing through it, pieces of it are being pushed out, but this is less significant than you would expect. So those aren't catching what I'm dropping. You're doing half damage. You know what?
Emotional damage.
Shiro is going to attack this one in front of him again. He hits it. And this fades away too. Oop, which I just dropped. And then he's going to take a dagger from his side, and you just see it get whiffed up there.
Just kills Russell. Oh no!
Hitting it, but it is not a magical dagger. So let's see.
He's trying to kill still.
He's taking all that XP from himself. Like an old Gandalf.
All right. It is still up. Spectre is, and you see Shiro start heading that way. Dead Rooney. Dead Rooney.
Yeah. We're just gonna disengage.
Okay.
If he can, and try to run this one.
I don't think anything can stop you. No, you can't.
Great. Can I keep running? I don't know what I can do.
Well, if you disengage, you can get away
Well,
from it.
I don't know, like,
How far
based
down
on
from the roof?
our elevation, if I'm dropping into this thing, like,
It's a
On the
one-story drop, and you can kind of see there's boxes that you can hop down. So you'll find to keep going, and it won't injure you unless
cool.
you try to do some special acrobatic to make you roll for
No.
it.
5, 15, 20, 25, 30. Help!
You kind of see him position himself between you and the Spectre, but he is focused on the Spectre part.
And that's Rooney's turn.
All right.
He's a scared boy.
It's going to look at you, and it is going, since his other quarry left, and it's going to attempt to attack. There's a 16 hit. Oddly enough, these are just challenge rating ones.
But that's 5th edition.
You take 12 necrotic damage.
Russell is unconscious.
Okay. Roll me a con save.
That would be an 8.
Okay. Your maximum HP is reduced by 12.
Russell is unconscious and has a max of 6.
At least it's not 0, because then you would be dead. All right. Bayor.
This is kind of as an ally being beside him.
No.
Okay.
Must be threatening him. I don't think a corpse is threatening.
It can carry disease.
He's not corpse.
Yeah.
He's not like my last first character that got spooked to death by a ghost. I'm like, it's happening again.
He's gonna. They were having reloaded. Shoot again.
Now, You can tell Shiro's plan is to get up there.
Can I just hold my action until he gets up there?
Mhm.
Okay. I like the holding actions is always a little bit wonky for me. But yeah, if Bayor can tell just based on natural insight, he's going to go up there and get him. He'll wait until he gets within range and then shoot him and try to get sneak attack. So.
Okay. Russell, the same throw.
11.
Alright, one save. You see Shiro climb the boxes and get up here. He is going to he's going to reach down, touch you, and you receive 5 HP.
Really wondering if it's going to do the old death now.
That would be wild. That's going to be a 23 to hit, Mercy.
That almost puts you up to your max.
If you could go
Yeah,
to.
you're only 1
Max
HP away.
HP modifier, I just hit 6 here and that shit.
2 versus 2. So I can do
You
math.
would need to do it the other way. I don't know if you'd want to.
9 HP.
It is barely holding together.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Rooney.
I'm blasted.
Last hit.
It's a 22
Hits.
for 5.
All right. It is almost translucent, which is how hood it is. Spectre, seeing its original quarry up there with it, is going to attempt to attack him. Missing. Bayor.
Alright. Gonna fly over there. Pull out the rapier, and then just so I don't have to waste another bolt, and try to slice at him. So. Over there. Being on the roof with him. Alright, make a smack. That's gonna be a total of 13 to hit.
Hits. Do 4.
That's a 7, a 6, and a 3, so 16.
Now you get him big. And you see it fade. As it dies too. Alright. So Shiro looks at you, takes a long moment, nods, and then reaches down and casts a spell on you. Your maximum HP restriction has been removed.
There's gonna kneel down and hand on feather. Are you alright?
And Shiro's gonna hop down and do the same to you. So you can go back to max HP. You're not gonna be healed, but there's nothing stopping it from happening. Thank you for your help. Not many people run willingly into ghosts to help fight.
Russell is
Yeah, I probably wouldn't again. It's bad time.
We saw someone who needed assistance and we helped, and now we need to be on our way. Have you seen any flashes of light or heard any loud, thunderous roars?
Yeah, I'm assuming the mages around the city are engaging and helping keep the place safe.
If they are engaging, how do we know who they're targeting?
Well, they're protectors of the city, so I'm going to have faith that they're not blowing citizens up. And taking it that they're blasting with lightning and fire and such, they're probably having as much trouble as you did attacking these incorporeal things.
Do you know why you were attacked?
Oh, I wasn't attacked.
I understand. How are you seeking them out?
Gut feelings. I get them all the time. They just tell me where to go, and I go.
Okay. Would this have been enough time for Oliver to get with us?
Oliver is not
Oliver's
coming to the bridge.
tracking down Lydia.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You went the other direction. Okay. I didn't know if that was going in the same direction as us or not.
I have no idea.
Understood. No, that's totally fine.
It is not.
Ghost hunting feels pretty low on a priority list tonight. Maybe a good sleep somewhere safe.
Well, we're not too far, I guess, from one of our homes, so.
Are we? Did we make it across the bridge, or are we still like
Oh,
by
no,
the
you're not.
church?
You're about 3/4 of the way to the bridge from the church.
Go to my place.
Do you have ghosts in your place?
So far, I haven't seen any.
Y'all do remember finding that some of the bodies were found in their homes.
But it might not matter.
Are we closer to the church or your place?
Honestly,
Oh, you're much closer to the church.
the church would
I
be
think
the
we should go
safest
to the
place
church.
to be if you were going to stay somewhere for this evening. Has anyone seen Adrian?
Nick something and fucked off.
Okay. Well, let's head back to the church. Are you going somewhere particular after this?
I'm being pulled westward.
Okay. And you don't know what's going to be there.
Never do.
Okay. Well, should we go see what happened to Oliver? We don't want to stay split up for too long.
Yes.
All right, we'll head back to the church then.
All right. So, couple of notes. West is where the church is. Further west is where the toad came. Y'all know that. You good man. Roll me a survival check with the dog to continue to follow the smell. Scent.
So this is just a straight roll.
No, he had disadvantage to get the initial scent because of the animal handling check, but so you are good to go normal now since he has it. So this would be actually an advantage because that's what he gets.
That's good. Yeah, so that's a 5.
Advantage?
First one was a natural 1,
Okay.
and then a 4.
Yeah, so it's slow going. You know, dog starts heading west, then it starts to veer off north. And so you are now going. Oh, shoot. I went this way. You went off this way a little bit, and it kind of circled you back up. And you're starting to follow this way, this road right here. You're probably about 3 blocks north by the time their fight ends, but you don't know that yet.
Mhm.
He does have a sense, and he is heading a direction.
Yep. Oliver would, still atop the back of Smoke,
Okay.
be keeping an eye out while we follow the trail.
As you're going, you realize you're about to start crossing that cemetery again, off to your right.
Would definitely be looking at it pretty hard. Like, there better not be no statues.
No, there's no statues. They were gone. Do you look left?
I mean,
I'm
it's
just
keeping an eye
fucking
out.
with you. No, you're good. You keep heading north. How far do you take this? Are you going to follow to the end, to its conclusion?
I mean, he would, if it starts to go outside the city, like where Smoke is leading them, then no, he would not follow it
You will
past the
not
city.
be
But
going outside the city.
he'll be following it to wherever he ends up.
Okay. So that's gonna take a little bit. By the time he's slow going, so we'll say another 2 blocks. Y'all make it back to the church. So he's now about 5-6 blocks ahead of you guys, which I don't know which direction he went.
Can I go up to the church door and knock politely? Just because I know people, like, they're probably not wanting to be harassed too much, but be like, because presumably it's locked because it's nighttime and they've been attacked a lot.
A nun opens the door.
Help! In Rudy's voice.
Help! In Rudy's voice.
Help! No.
Help.
She thinks you're possessed and closes the door.
Yeah.
She goes, "Can I help?"
You can.
What?
My associates here need some assistance. They're badly injured. And have you seen a strong-looking halfling ride away on a dog?
You see her almost like a face starts to form before she realizes that she's a nun in a church, and she stops and she goes, "Yes, just busted out. You brought a dog into the church and rode it out."
Yeah, and I also helped this fucking place out all the time, but whatever.
Can you tell me what direction they went?
No, we saw him bust out of the church on the dog, but let's just give it a moment. Maybe she saw him start to. Who knows?
That dog has a mind of its own. You'll have to excuse him.
All right, with an nat 20, yeah, I saw him start to veer. I mean, initially he went west, so she said that as the door shut, it just looked like he was continuing straight.
Okay. You should stay here. I need to go check on Oliver. Make sure he's not hurt.
You know, pick up the trail.
I believe I can. This lady knows at least the direction where, the initial direction where he went, and luckily I'm a relatively good investigator when I'm not taken by something. You just feel like, I'm so pretty good at this. Just one eye. Yeah.
All right. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna find somewhere that feels comfy and start sleeping.
Okay. I mean, you didn't really specify what kind of help, so she's giving you guys what you need. She knows you're injured, but you don't look like you're dying, and they just went through this last night, so they're preparing for the long haul. So
I mean, if there's healing available,
Russell's gonna stare at Beor, but just not say anything. He's just Jinx.
in silence, he says, "Jinx."
Well, we blinked at the
Oh.
exact same time.
Blinks Jinx.
no, you can't blink.
Bagel, we're like laying down like.
The first one.
What?
I'll say the first one that blinks gets a penalty in the game. I was joking.
Trust they'll always be watching.
But be safe.
Russell will follow Beor out.
Can you patch me up quick? Or leave?
Even give me something
So
to lay on.
are you going back out there?
I don't want to. My friends are all gone.
Guess that's noble enough.
Russell's like, man, I could have got quick healing.
You just see people are standing around somebody, and there's a cleric who's, and it's just a mass heal. Yeah.
A soft glow comes from her hand, and you receive 10 HP.
Woo! Fucking nuns are clerics.
I was trying to allude, y'all need to ask for help.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
just
yeah. No,
walk too
thank
bad.
you.
No, you're good. You're good. That was.
I mean, they did quite literally ask for help.
Okay, they said help. Yeah, come on in. You'll be safe in here. No. Anyway.
Hey,
Well, I didn't heal you for nothing.
Thank
Go.
you.
Did Beor
I'll be
walk
back.
out before that happened?
Well, no, if there was a conversation and he got healed, you could 100%.
Oh, yeah, Russell would see that, and then he'd just be.
She will do the same. Let's hope it's sadly not as good.
You get
7
3
damage.
I'm like,
7 health. Not
Deal
damage.
7 damage. Oh no, I did
Hit the
harm.
wound.
Monster creature.
Thank you.
thank you. Gotta work on my Johnny impression.
Be
Gotta work on my
brave. I
Thank
would
you.
rather y'all stay here.
I mean, I can be.
I would rather
convinced.
you all stay here.
You know what? You don't need to twist my arm.
Bayor was there. He's not. Or they're not. Ready?
He.
You hear a quaint little he. Man, it's like, man, it's 11:03, man. Like, he can't be assuming any entities, anything.
You know what? I'll protect the church.
Okay.
Just gonna climb up into a balcony
The
and
bell frame.
I'll sleep.
The nun's like, I just healed you, son of a bitch. But she doesn't say that because she's a nun.
You just hear it like, it's like, keep me strong or whatever. All right, heading off the westerly direction to attempt to track down Oliver. He has had to do some, not necessarily like chasing things before, but he has followed a trail to a degree, and it's less like hunting an animal and more like, oh, there is like, what would Oliver be doing, or what would the dog be doing? He's known it long enough to say, okay, he'll probably take this direction. He's been through this, etc.
Russell will. He doesn't have any halfling or dog advantage, but
That's fine. I mean, do you get any bonuses to tracking in your terrain?
Can we move at normal speed even while tracking?
Yes.
yes.
It's pretty neat.
Proficiency bonus is double for proficient skills. Shows terrain, difficult terrain doesn't slow your travel. You can't become lost. Remain alert to danger even when engaged in other activity. So he's alert while they're tracking. Can move stealthily at a normal pace while alone. So once they actually grab a trail, he'll back off enough to keep up.
So, do you want to roll separately or you roll with advantage?
Can I guide myself in this?
Mhm.
Okay, I guide myself. It's up to you. I don't mind
You
rolling.
do advantage.
A 1 and a 2.
You're gonna die.
Okay. Now, with that being said, what is this roll? Like, what's the stat? Sorry, is it
This is-
investigation or
Survival. It's a
survival?
tracking. Yeah.
Okay, so survival is a +3, so that is a total of 2, 3, 3, 8, 11 still. Even though
Okay.
we're rolling a 2.
All right. It is fresh. You're going to lose some time.
Right.
Okay. But you basically, you kind of were wondering why the hell did he go in here?
Yeah.
And then you start to catch, basically, because he rolled poorly too. Smoke took a piss on the trash can a little farther north.
Uh-huh.
So then you start heading off in that direction. So
Okay.
you're going to get daring them looking another 2 blocks ahead. However, mathematically, you're going to start caning on him.
Yeah.
Eventually, because you're going at normal speed. He's going at. Okay. You're keeping going.
Mhm.
All right. So you get to this crossing, and the smoke turns this direction, and then up this way. You remember?
Is this where her house was?
Yes, this is where her house was. So you go up to the house and you see the door is blown in. Along the way, a couple mages look at you kind of like you pass a few and it is like,
Have you seen a lady come by this way?
no, everybody should be indoors. This is
Well, no, she definitely left the church, and when we dealt with a giant toad.
I've seen nothing but ghosts.
Okay, it was not a ghost, but Are they in statues? I really do need to go find her. If you haven't seen her, it may be, I don't know.
No, I haven't seen a lady. I've just been fighting ghosts all night. And no
Okay.
statues.
No statues. I don't know where the statues are. And he's mumbling as he
Get rid of
continues
the
up
Statues
towards
not by the graveyard.
you.
Let's do some quick.
Oh, they disappeared when we were by there earlier, didn't they? That's my bad.
Yeah, they still haven't shown back up.
Alright, roll me one more survival check to see if you, not you, see if you catch up with him.
Might I
Advantage.
get assistance and
Yep.
help me knowledge?
There you go.
That is a 24.
As he's approaching the house, like, so let's say he's at this street, you kind of turn, you see him. So you're all about a block away from each other. In the lamps, though, you can see him.
Oliver, wait.
Hmm?
Where are you going?
To find Lydia.
Where do you think she's heading?
Well, it looks like she's gone back home.
Has he seen the house and stuff yet? Like, has he stopped?
The house. So basically, the house is like 2 blocks down, and you're on the street. So you're gonna have to kind of look right. So it's really difficult to see.
No problem. No problem. Okay, cool. Well, he's gonna catch up to you then and be like, okay. We actually ran into. Did you say Shiro?
Mhm.
The paladin. He was fighting ghosts. Had a brilliant looking sword.
Were they in statues?
No, they were
How are the
incorporeal.
statues?
It's a very good question.
Right?
I don't know. So Lydia wasn't at the church, so we're heading back to her house.
Yeah, Smoke picked up the scent.
Have you seen anything suspicious along the way?
There weren't any statues still.
Where in the world were they all gone?
But I haven't seen any other frogs or demons. They're demons, by the way. And
You alright?
Your face. I'm sorry.
Oh.
saw a couple of the mages. They said they've been fighting ghosts. You say you saw Shiro fighting ghosts. Yep.
He was hunting them like he knew where they were.
Well, yeah, that's kind of what a paladin is supposed to do.
Yeah, I mean, that might be true. However, that's some amount of divinity. And he helped Rooney and Russell.
That's good.
Okay. To her place then?
Yeah, and where was he going?
He said did you say east?
West.
Okay, he's going west.
Because I always confuse east and west. I started saying east.
That would have been
No
back towards the church, right?
Yes, in that direction.
Well, that makes sense.
No, yeah, he's probably heading to. They was thinking for a second, like. Gotta get right back to everyone's splitting off and it's like, let's all go where we want.
Wait, I got something to take care of. Do
You just hear Russell like. I did hear the little flaps.
What's your passive insight?
What's my passive insight?
Yeah.
My passive insight is hold up. Where's insight? A 17.
You knew who he was going upstairs to guard the church.
That's fine. Bayor is not. No, he's like, I'll soul read you later. Like punishment will come at a different time. Let's go to her place. There are eyes watching us. It's okay.
I don't think that's hers.
Oh, hey, Russell.
All right, you can lead the way.
Sure. Yep.
And then Bear's just gonna at this point, because you can move 40 on Smoke technically. So, I mean, the Bear's gonna go, and then just go like along the roofs, making it. He's going back closer to Crouching Tiger since they're not, like since they're out and about.
Are you going over which side of the street? Left or right?
He'll go to the right side of the street.
Okay.
So it'll be like, and like,
Is it on the house on the right side of the street?
Yeah, so y'all are heading north.
Yep.
So right is this side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Left is this side.
Russell would naturally fall behind just because he's a little bit faster than Russell's normal movement speed, which he'd be happy with, and he'd be moving up along the left side.
Okay.
Bow drawn, arrow knocked.
Due to the angle, you see it first. You see it shortly after. Sadly, you're on top of the building, so you don't see it. But you see a light coming from inside a house. The door has been broken into, like it's been destroyed and broken down. And you see the light is moving. So it's as if somebody's holding something and looking around inside.
Okay. He will be riding up to the doorway and have his shield on his left arm, and he'll pull out his longsword, setting the spear down, resting on the doorframe. And he'll announce himself going in. Miss Lydia, is that you?
Russell's immediately trying to quietly dip around to see if there's a back exit to cover.
Yeah.
You hear him call out, "Lydia, is that you?" And you hear it from kind of below you in front of the
I got you.
in the yard. And you're on the house that it looks like he's approaching.
Is there another window up here or something like that? Or a balcony or something like that?
As you are passing by, yeah, this has an upper floor. So you saw a balcony on the back, almost as if it was meant to help look at the water.
Yeah, he's going to hop onto that balcony and just check the door.
Okay. You see a light. It's dim. Okay, it's almost as if it's a little ways away, but the house is completely dark. So you get the general direction that you have to go through the room and then turn left to see that whatever's wielding it.
Understood.
And it's kind of still farther away. The light freezes. And it turns towards the front door, and you can tell that because it's getting brighter as it's like trying to shine in your direction.
And he'd be in the doorframe and a sword in hand, smoke kind of pacing a little bit in place. Miss Lydia.
You hear a male voice come back to you. "Who goes there? Show yourself."
I'm literally in the doorway. It's Oliver.
You see a head kind of peek around the corner that he was at.
Who are you?
You see it's a hood, and the hood looks much like what the mages are wearing currently.
I'm with the city guard.
You see him actually, he asked you to show your insignia.
Well,
Can't bear this conversation.
I gave it to,
because
investigator Bayor to get across the bridge when I went to inform Father Forthill that we had killed a demon toad, and then I got distracted because Lydia was missing, and I think she's something important because she has she knows she's gonna die.
The back door, if there is one.
There's a back door.
Did you see the balcony was open? Like I could get in? Or is it locked?
No, I'm gonna say the balcony is locked because it's on the upper floor.
I got you.
Your door is cracked open as if basically someone just ran out it and it was never shut properly to begin with.
All right, Russell, arrow up, bow slung. He draws one of his tontos and just starts to try to creep in to get up behind whoever is.
Same story. The light is brighter to you than it is to him because you're on the same floor, and it looks like you're gonna have to go in and go to your left. He's gonna look at you and be like, "Kid, you need to go home.
Nope.
Dangerous location.
Yep.
This is under control, guard or not. I'm a city mage."
Great, and I'm trying to look after a citizen. That's my job. So, did you do this to the door?
I did not do this to the door. During my patrol, I saw that, and I've come looking to see if anybody was in danger.
Inside check.
Okay.
I mean, you can hear it if you want to do it.
I've
If
got.
you don't see anything, and you don't see anything, you'll be at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Just hear a voice.
I've got two friends here with me, and we're trying to help. So,
10.
11.
Okay.
Smoke, you got anything for me, bud? Seeing if he's.
I mean, he
Outside.
looks at you and then looks in the house.
Oh yeah, this is her house, but if she's not here, you haven't found a woman here named Lydia, have you?
No, I have not. Did you just break the glass?
Yeah, he's like, screw it. No,
You see
no,
it?
no, okay.
Oh,
He's
shit.
not. Bayor's just gonna. All right, we're done listening to this, and he's just not giving Oliver anything because he wants to be able to engage with Oliver to this guy.
Okay.
Russell, he's gonna use Kenku Recall while he stealth set, so he can get advantage on that. I have one left.
All right. So that would just put it as a straight roll.
Why does he have disadvantage?
All right. Are you trying? Oh, I'm
He's trying
sorry.
to
I thought
sneak
you were
in.
going back for your insight.
No.
Okay. Yeah. You're good. You're good.
That would be a dirty 20.
Oh.
You just hear someone go.
So
So he's going to not land literally right behind Oliver because that would mean. They just-
get down.
Yeah.
Lightning bolt.
So
Russell's-
Bayor lands to the side, and then he steps in. Is like, I'm Bayor.
He's just trying to get as close as he possibly can without being in line of sight.
Mhm.
So just if he can get
So
where he's
you
like
mean
right around.
line of sight, like where he's currently looking, or line of sight?
Line of sight
yeah.
where, like, if he turned around, he's looking directly at Russell. He wants to have some kind of actual physical cover between them.
Okay. So it's a hallway. However, there's 2 doors on the right and 1 door on the left. You could potentially duck into if he tries to turn if you're quick enough. But it is an open hallway, so he's like standing where like his shoulder, like half of his body's behind the wall, looking towards the front door.
Nice.
So that's your
Closest
right.
doorway, and then he would just go ahead and duck in and be there waiting with his sword to dip out, just dart down.
You're within like 15, 20 feet of him. It would be easy to approach.
Have you done a full sweep of the premises?
That's what I was doing when I heard y'all.
Bayor steps behind him.
I'm just waiting for this cop to walk in and shoot Russell because he thinks he's the intruder.
Bayor just looked at him. There he is.
Free, please! Blah, blah, blah. Demonic bird!
Yes.
That's just not a black kid.
Magic missile!
Magic missile.
It went empty the whole
He's got a
Yeah,
gun.
he throws the gun down.
Sprinkle some crack on him. Let's get
Well, the thing is, he doesn't have to actually throw a gun down because he has a sword in his hand.
No, I mean, he would be totally in the right for, like, mistaking this dirty little urchin with a sword out for the person robbing the place.
Just turns around. He starts foaming at the mouth like, we're going to get him.
Look,
So steps up behind Oliver at this point.
I appreciate both of you, but you really should be behind closed doors in your house, away, not walking in the open.
We're with one of the safest people in the city, right? I'm private investigator Bayor. This is city guard Oliver. He's gonna put the insignia like, so it's cupped in his hand, like on his shoulder. So it's just like if Oliver goes like this, he can just catch it. So
Yeah,
he'll
he'll-
have it.
He'll sheath the longsword on his back and like reaffix it.
We just
Straighten up his
spot
bandana
something
and-
terrifying, and
I was told it was a giant toad. I'm not gonna lie.
Demon. Demon toad.
do I know what you told me earlier? Like the differentiations with that stuff, or no? It's fine if it's a no.
No,
I'm
I
just-
mean you recognize there's a difference. I mean, you.
But
could-
I don't know
you
what the
you
difference
could roll
is.
a religion because you have religion, right?
I'll try that. I keep smirking because it's like that's very insightful. Natural 20 for a 28.
Yeah. So you know that as just like Father Fordhill said, as different creatures from out the other woods die,
Yeah.
they go back to the original plane.
Right.
Ash to you indicates something more fiendish, devilish,
Sure.
whereas like goo is more demonic.
Okay, that's interesting. Well, anywho, he'll correct that later, but it's just like because we talked about that very specifically, and you keep saying demon, and it's like fucking damn it. Because I'm just like,
The best part is this is what will undo Bayor again.
I'm like,
Oliver drives him to drink.
that they hear on the drip, 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 drip. It's a Tron special. Okay. There's things attacking everybody in the city. Why are you here?
I was in a patrol and I saw the door busted down. I was making sure nobody was hurt.
Why are you eating?
Have you found anybody yet?
You see him he's literally like taking something off
Yep.
of like the kitchen shelf. It's gonna be a long night.
A big old chunk of cheese.
I've engaged some ghosts. So
Here?
no, in my patrol. He'll give you if you push, he'll give you some arbitrary locations.
Yeah,
Just
I
as he's-
Well, why it wouldn't be very safe inside still if, like, look at what happened to the doors here.
Can you tell us what did that?
something big and it not sharp, so bludgeoning.
Okay, so when you say blasted in, it's more like a slammed in.
I mean, the door is skidded like 6 feet in. It was hit with such force.
Got it.
So
got it.
Would it look like a giant toad could have done
how
this?
the hell am I supposed to
No,
know
this
that?
is Brian asking from Oliver's recollection.
Yeah, you remember him getting struck by that tongue?
This looks like tongue.
Oh,
Does the
Like the
room
thing-
rustle him look like it's been tossed?
I thought you were going to say tongue.
You're close to the back door, so that would make sense. So it looks you're in a bedroom. It looks like
Does it look like Lydia was robbing this place?
it doesn't look like it's been slept in. You're gonna have to roll an investigation though for that. It doesn't look just from a basic look like someone's just tossing the place, but that doesn't necessarily mean someone wasn't in here trying to.
15.
15. Do you leave your position from the door?
No, I mean, he would be, like, as he's creeping up, he would have been kind of looking around.
Okay.
And then
If that's the case, just
looking
looking
more
in.
closely in the room he's actually in.
It does not look like it's just a straight up robbery. Now, your line of work, burglars don't want to leave a trace. So if you want to do an in-depth thing to see if anything looks out of place, you're going to have to, but it doesn't look like someone's just coming in here, ripping the place apart, looking for something.
Mr. Mage. Okay, so she's not here, but she knows she's gonna die. Where she's gonna die is a stone crypt. Do you know of a place with a stone crypt in the city? Because that would be the next.
In the city, there's the cemetery by the church. There's also there's also a couple crypts. He gives like 3 locations of crypts inside the city.
How do you know she came back this way?
Smoke followed the trail.
But couldn't it have been a trail to the church?
Yep.
You just hear a body falling.
Roll me.
Oh,
This is gonna be bad. An intelligence check.
can I help him
I don't know.
Yeah.
with intelligence? Like, can I try to work it out? Okay, hey,
You
I'm
can
giving
have it at advantage.
I'm giving you advantage because I'm
Do
trying to
you-
reason with you.
I'll let this be something you can use.
The
Your
legs
guidance.
kinda
Technically, it's not a
trailing.
skill check, but
Okay.
I'm trying to equate it to a skill check.
So
You got advantage and guidance. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, that just.
All right.
I'm so proud of myself.
So I rolled a 16
Okay. Do you want me to roll the guide? No, yeah, you go for it. D4.
plus 4, so that's a 20. I get a 19.
Okay.
Oh.
There you go.
They were calling him.
So he's over there basically asking you verbatim what you did.
Yep.
And you kind of remember this too.
Mhm.
She said he went straight at first. So
Right.
your dog picked up a scent heading west, but then got turned around and confused at some point and started heading north.
So, okay. Yeah, I think I may know what happened. We need to go back before I started veering north.
Mhm. Where'd you veer north at?
Well, it was really like right as you
You
leave
saw where the
church.
dog pissed on the.
See, Bayor.
Like,
Russell
you
starts
go-
to
you go
creep
left.
back out the back door.
You go straight out the church and you get into that little section of the neighborhood,
Mhm.
and then there's a street that veers
Gentlemen,
northward.
I'm gonna have to be honest with you. You need to go home.
We're leaving.
Well, I'm gonna go find this lady. It's my job.
Hey, we're gonna go where we need to go. Not him to sleep.
Does Russell make it out?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This guy's like. He's
And-
like one step away to stop lasting. Like, are these this is a distraction? Like, what?
and if you get in trouble, Paladin Shiro is out. He's already killed several ghosts, and he's hunting them. So he's got your guys back.
Roll an insight.
Hell yeah. You said insight.
May I help him?
That's an.
The insight might be a little difficult.
I mean, you can roll a separate insight
Sure.
if you want.
Can I guide myself on this?
No, this is more reactionary. You can't pray before.
Oh, I can always pray. Well, my
Please, God, tell me what that look meant.
More mantra type deal.
insight here is going to be a 13.
13. You kind of catch
You
it.
see it.
There's a little bit of disdain when you hear him say Pal and Shuro. It's almost like
He
competitive.
knows he's inferior.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I feel you.
So he goes, well, you go help him.
Oh, he
Then
doesn't
run
need our
straight
help.
home.
He would help you.
We're good.
Yeah. No.
Take
That-
please.
I'm- like
Standing out back.
he's leaving now, and so he's having this conversation like no longer engaged. I'm trying to make sure that he knows that Shiro would help.
Just as a fucking hurt.
He's a bird baby.
Got me.
So we're heading back
Okay.
to the spot where Oliver started veering off course.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I know he's like dark and brooding too, but no, it's fun just to imagine
Him just being animated significantly worse than everyone else. Where you-
Okay,
all of the limitations are literally him just going.
we're moving at 60 frames. He's moving at like 20.
That would be terrifying because then he would just be skipping out of sight.
He's just the bad stiff lag.
That's what an umbral sight is. He's really just lagging really bad.
It's like the girl from The Ring just walking and all of a sudden just
Yeah.
like,
Oh my god. Okay, back there. All right. Said you went out in a direction. You turned here, which of course is back the way we came.
you've gotten a short rest. I mean, you can continue to sleep if you want.
I'll-
Well, no,
I'll-
you're going to
I'll
like,
join
somebody
if,
stop
like-
something. You're asleep. I'm just
they
saying, you know,
managed to
you can
come
roll
back. I
for a
was
short
just like,
rest.
yeah, we'll nap.
So, where to now?
Russell comes out.
Can you help try to figure out where she actually went? So, can I guide one of them if they're going to try and roll, or us put our focus on somebody to just...
Oliver would again be talking to Smokey. Okay, boy. We got
I mean,
a little
you can-
distracted here.
Because you have the dog, you can roll an advantage. You can also roll, but you can only guide one.
No, that's fine. I'll guide you.
$16.
12.
Smart.
Smoke has. That's one.
No, you're good.
Oh, since we're in my favorite terrain.
Yours should be a +8.
Okay, so 18.
Okay. So, it takes a winding path as if, like, you recognize it as somebody trying to lose somebody, right? Trying to, like not be seen
They're
through the thing. But they're continuing to head west, and then it starts to turn south. It looks like it's going to the gate.
Yeah, Russell will essentially just lead them along the trail.
The gates are shut, and there are guards looking both inside and out. You're like, let's say you're about probably like at these
slow Oliver
houses.
down at all. He approaches it.
No, yeah,
Like, just
Russell stops a ways back and lets them go up to talk to them, but he will stand nearby, not hiding because he doesn't want it to look like he's fucking.
it's just this bird head poking around the corner.
That's- You kind of blend in at the moment. Oh, citizens, what are you doing? You need to be in your houses.
Yep. No, I'm part of the city guard. Oliver.
Well, why aren't you on your patrol?
I literally am doing my job right now.
Your job is to be on patrol.
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm patrolling. I'm trying to find
patrol in front of the gate. It's constantly being watched. Why would you need to patrol in front of the gate? Are you lost? Do you need me to get you to your squad commander to tell you where to go?
No, Seraph is probably back at the barracks doing paperwork because that's what he likes to do. I
You see
am
the
trying
other
to
guy
find-
turn and look up. Now he's name dropping people.
Look, gentlemen, presumably.
Citizen.
Oh, I thought they were calling themselves citizens. I'm like, citizen.
Is his name Kane?
No, my goodness. Yeah. We need to continue. But actually, oh, have you seen somebody run through here?
Yeah.
Because everybody else is at their house where they're supposed to be.
Have you heard any screams or anything like that?
Yeah, from the ghost, but that's not our job to hunt them down.
I mean, hunt them down, no, but if they like were to start hurting someone, yeah, you should intervene.
Did you hear or see Shiro come this way?
Yeah, we let him through a few minutes ago.
We need to go assist him.
Yeah, so no.
How big is this gate?
I mean, it's probably 20 feet wide. The wall is 30 feet tall. This is big enough to where it has its own little door to let people walk through, and because it takes a while to open.
How heavy are the dog and all?
Well, here's the thing. 2 guards are talking to you at the ground, but there are others positioned.
There are more up there.
Top.
Okay.
Yeah.
There was a young woman inside the ladies' hall named Lydia. She was chased by a demon toad.
Okay.
We killed the demon toad.
Good for you.
Then she said she was gonna die, left. We went back to her house, found one of the mages.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, are they called magis? Nope.
You know what? I can actually. You know what? Yeah, she's going to die. If she's not inside our house, where you should be.
Well, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to go get her so she can get back in her house. She went probably out that way.
She didn't go through this gate.
Have you been distracted at all? I mean, I know how it can
I'm
be with gate
distracted
duty.
right now.
Well, yeah, and see,
People have died and the morgue is full.
That's why you should be in the house.
There's gonna be more bodies if you don't let us through.
8 swords.
why would you draw on your own?
Did not fully consider what that was. He's just like, as soon as that happened, he just,
We don't.
that wasn't a
mean-
threat.
We don't mean to harm any of you. We just need to get after Lydia and Shiro.
It's not your job.
Actually,
If Shiro is out there right now, he'll save her. You all need to go back to your patrol, and there's hopefully
Technically,
not
it's
that
my
body.
day off. Technically, it's my day off. So
Okay, then you need to go back to your house.
to the barracks. I don't want to go back to the barracks. I want to be useful.
Do we need to escort you back to the barracks? Are you gonna make us split our attention to take you back to the barracks?
Does that mean you'll let me out?
It's the barracks outside.
Nope. But if your attention's split, that means I can probably get past you. I mean, there's only 2 of you down here.
no.
He looks at his butt. The guy goes for manacles.
In the guard's voice, what are you doing?
There's a seriousness that now comes over Oliver's face. You need to let me through.
No, you need to go home. Off-duty guardsman.
Intimidation check. He gets full.
It is of the utmost importance that I write on. That's your entire biology.
This is going to be a intimidation versus intimidation.
Can I help him?
Hey, this tiny little strong kid.
How are you helping him?
I'm gonna soul read this guard.
You gotta make eye contact with him. And right now he's
So like he just gets right behind him.
Alright. 13.
17.
Okay. He's still surrounded by a bunch of
The
guys.
weapons.
The person coming to you with the manacles kind of stops, looks back. It's like, look, our job's to protect the city, not to hurt you. Go.
Yeah, outside the gate to help a citizen. They are a part of the city, and they are outside where it's even more dangerous. Shouldn't that give at least me
You don't know if they're outside.
that I
They
have a
didn't
strong
come to-
suspicion?
Hold
Oh,
on.
he has a strong suspicion.
Yes, I'm traveling with an investigator.
Where does this lead? I'm sorry. Out.
Yeah, no, this is outside the town.
Perfect. Like it's okay.
But at this gate.
That's what I thought. I'm just like, whoa. Like for whatever reason, my brain goes. Beep. It's okay.
How's this okay?
The guard looks at the other guard. Wonder what they're talking about.
This will be in my report.
It's
Yes.
going to be a long one.
Cool. Well, my name is Guardsman Kane. This is Guardsman Jordan.
No! That person has long hair and drinking. Got him.
Well, what the hell y'all still doing?
Well, like Oliver will be like holding his. I was putting down your name so I don't forget.
You can pop him back up, and you just get technically. Oh,
All right. Well,
all right. Head off to the side.
here's Gauntlet. Hold you firm, I guess. And I'll turn around and start heading back to the church.
Is it?
The one you intimidated after you were out of sight. Let your mom tuck yourself in.
I'm half your size, and you were shaking.
Just shut up, Carmichael.
The guards are like,
They were like, what?
the guards are like, who's Carmichael?
I wish it wasn't a perfect mimic, so he could add a little mock and just say exactly. Stop, citizens! What are you doing?
Okay. Bear's gonna engage with Russell. How do people normally get out of the city or into the city when they are being unseen?
Can he get out one of the? Or that's outside of the city.
It is outside the city, but
Is
I
he
mean,
tracking
you've lived
any-
here long enough.
Yeah.
You know where your house is. That there are hovels strategically placed. Let's say that have ways outside through the wall.
Any of them that look like smoke would be able to get over him.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a tight fit for. I mean, maybe not him, but it'll be a tight fit for most medium-sized creatures to go in and out through the wall.
I'm good.
Fair
Alright.
Russell would just.
Black just
It's like a flying devil.
Okay.
Black's just
Net. Oh, the net's coming if you try it.
So here's my thought. Go back and we check on Rooney. Inform Father Fort Hill that the ghosts are actually attacking people. That Lydia has escaped the city and is in danger.
Walking.
Shiro is following her.
When you look up, they're walking away.
Yeah, he's now catching up as he's explaining. And if I need to, I'll go back to the barracks and I'll get permission to leave.
We won't need that. It's okay.
But if they won't let us out, how are we gonna get out?
We
Well,
have
I
ways
mean-
of getting out.
Okay. Like a tunnel?
Inside check.
Yes.
It's gonna be fun.
Sewer?
We'll go through the wall.
That's what like the gates are usually for. Yeah.
Right.
Insight check.
4.
He's telling you to stuff it.
I mean, I know sometimes.
He said the words will go through the wall. You know what he at least that.
I'm just kidding. Insight check was more for me.
I was about to go through Kane's head.
Don't worry about them. Focus on the mission.
Yeah. Rooney, Fort Hill.
Mhm.
I can just. Well, I guess tomorrow's gonna be a report day for old Oliver. I have to do
If we make it to that long, I'll help you.
Yeah.
It's no problem. All right, heading back.
All right, you get back to church. It's much more crowded. Everybody's wandering around. There's injured people. There's, it's a bunch of scared people in a church. The door isn't locked this time, but there is a gentleman standing at the door. He's not dressed like a guard or anything. Does have a sword to his side. Nothing special. He kind of looks at you guys and just kind of opens the door as you in.
Oliver will stand atop the saddle of smoke to get a little bit taller and be like peering around for Father Fort Hill. You guys know where Rooney's at?
He thought he was going to assist in defending this place.
Okay.
No, he has range, so he's probably up high somewhere.
Russell starts searching the high ground.
You'll find him eventually, but do a survival just to see how fast you find him. Same with you.
Nothing.
Eat.
What?
You find Rooney before you find Fort Hill. We'll say like 10 minutes has passed.
I'm sitting the spot we sat at previously, not like playing flute, but practicing some fingering before I'm looking at whatever hymnal type thing
Russell
I
will
might
just
be using here.
appear in the door and stand there silently until he has noticed. We have to go.
Oh, okay.
He walks without swinging his arms.
There's gonna be a time when you're gonna have to shimmy it. It's gonna be like sideways.
He's never going to run.
Father,
You see him tending to people.
yeah, I just figured I'd give you a quick update. We think we know where Lydia went outside the walls. Did Paladin Shiro stop by?
He did not.
Okay, he went outside the walls too. There are ghosts.
Yes.
You guys stay safe. Yeah, okay. Just want to let you know we're on it.
Have faith, my child, but I am busy.
Yep.
All right. As soon as they collect, all right, Rooney's there, Russell's there, you head back. Bayard just kind of hung out at the front, kind of taking stock of who's in here. And then when everyone's ready, it's like, you good?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone's safe here.
Excellent. Great work. He's going to just like pass him inside, like, I'm 17. It's like, you lying sack of shit, but he didn't say anything. No, he'll, I'm like, okay, let's go. You know where it's at.
And he will start off, and they will move at a normal pace.
What's your passive?
17.
Your passive is spend a wins. You don't think he's lying?
Oh, him?
Yep.
Oh, I okay. I thought he failed. My apologies.
I did roll deception.
Oh, you roll deception? Oh, in that
Yeah,
case,
like while he was, when we were having that little discussion, like, oh yeah, Ray's back at the church. I was like, I rolled a 17. That's best. So I was like, ooh.
You would be the defender in that case.
I got you.
Yeah, so.
Anywho.
Sorry, I thought it was just like you were using your passive to know that he was lying. I
No,
forgot
no,
that
no.
you rolled. Y'all leaving the church? Okay. This will be a good time to take a break. It's 8:52, so about halfway. We'll be back in about 10, 12 minutes.
I thought you said back at.
You leave the church.
Are there any hearts and boxes? Said the statues.
To Russell's neighborhood.
All right. Along the way, you pass a building. It's a shop. Glass has been broken out of it, and you see like a doll sitting in the middle of the road.
Yeah, or else I'm stopping like the doll.
How far away are we when at first we're like, there's a doll?
Your point. Roll a perception.
Dolls in the
Oh, wait, not
middle.
at advantage. It's just an extra.
Yeah,
Right.
You just
two
want
right
to
now.
slow down.
I've got a. So that would be a 14.
14. We'll say 30 feet.
All right, that's where they stop.
Oh,
Is it like just a doll like laid down there, or is it like sitting up?
How big is this doll?
Maybe.
I mean, like, is it a child-sized doll?
Yeah. Like,
Okay,
you
I'm
know,
trying to make
Cabbage
sure it's
Patch.
not like a mannequin or
Is it
something.
like
God.
laying there on its back like a doll, or is it just like sat up in the street like
No,
a
it's just
car,
laying
maybe?
like ragdolled out.
Can
Cabbage Patch Kid size.
Bayor make like look around, kind of seeing what's going on? Like, why would a doll be here? You know.
You see, part of the glass that's not shattered
Mhm.
is actually above the door. It's
the toy shop.
it's a toy shop.
Okay.
I was trying to think of an actual name for the toy shop, but I'm not good.
Tinker Toyland.
Toy shop, but with an extra P and an E.
What's
Toy shop.
No. Toy
what's
shop.
Chutney's rival?
Chutney? Oh, Altgar.
Old Gauze Toy Shop.
Oh my god. Bayor's like, oh, we gotta stay out of that one. Jesus. So, okay, Bayor's gonna go and look into the toy shop, like where the glass is. Rusted.
Toy.
Sorry, the Altgar's toy shop.
Roll a perception check.
They're called toy.
Can I guide myself with it? Sure. Utilizing some amount of brilliance.
Wait, do you think people were looting?
They may have, but normally you're not going to throw a doll outside. Perception is going to be an 18.
They could have been like tearing through stuff and over the shoulder.
Is the glass broken towards the outside?
Yes.
Does the doll have glass and shit like in it?
You'd have to get much closer to find that out.
Oh, you're making all these observations from 30 feet.
Well, I
He's
actually
walked up
went
to
to
the-
the store and looking in the.
Oh yeah, Russell would be like creeping up to the doll to inspect it without touching it.
Okay. How far away from you, the doll?
How far
At
away
what
does he-
distance would he notice glass in it, if there is any?
You have to tell me what the distance is, and we'll have, that would
You get up to
come in
15 feet.
perception check. And what did you say your perception check was?
18.
18.
Okay. You don't see glass in it. You look inside. There's dolls. There's things you would expect, like rocking horses. A little metallic, not metallic, like a wooden bird.
Tiny beholder
Oh.
made out of wood.
I was going to say, is there something in
Tindy
there?
miniatures.
Wait. Is there something in there where it's like the ET thing where it's just a bunch of dolls and then there's a real thing in there? They always 100% be like making eye contact with all the dolls. Like, how am I doing the doll?
It's just walking through there. Why does he keep doing that to everything with eyes?
You'll find out
No,
one day. No, it's like that's too long of a pause. We're gonna get him.
but you could have sworn you're actually making eye contact with some of these dolls.
Help!
Russell flicks open his Tonto and pulls it out.
Wait, it's a
Takes another half step forward. Kind of holds his sword out, point forward towards it.
You're 15 feet away, right?
Probably like 12-ish feet away now.
Okay.
Present yourself.
Can Bayor start doing detect magic?
Yeah, but it's a ritual, so
I know
that's like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I know he's gonna start doing it. Like if we have a little bit of time, we can try this out real quick. But
I mean, do we have
When you
time?
say present yourself, you hear from the doll on the ground, "Come play with me."
Then
Roll
it is
initiative.
He is.
It's like,
Oh, damn. I was like, he's like an immediate 5 feet back. Just whoop. Roll initiative, you said?
Yes.
excellent.
So
he is spooked.
I know anything happened to them dolls. That is kind of fun, just being able to.
That is an eerie.
They're so big.
Are we doing this one or?
Is the doll like right here in the street?
We'll say since we'll go right here.
Which way did we come from?
Actually, I need to zoom in to make this easier.
All right, that's about perfect. Yeah, right there. Fits in the square. Okay.
So yeah, we'll go there. Y'all are walking up this way. So I will say the doll's right here, and you're
The doll's in this square. So, so
Rats.
I don't really have much of the toys, so we're just gonna have to.
Ghouls. Unless we got Shiro out there helping us. Oh, they're everywhere. 2 toy shops.
Is that Shiro?
Yeah.
Or is that another toy?
No, shoot. Someone do that. Okay.
You're ripping Bayor's wings off.
Straight notes out. Changes and stuff.
Rudy's packed weapon is going to be
Somebody better get their ass over it.
All right. Rooney,
22.
Bayor,
Excuse me, 22 as well, actually. I rolled an 18 as well.
what's your dex?
+2.
Plus 4.
Okay, you'll go first. I'll put you at 23.
Nope.
That's fine. I'll put you at 22.1.
Nope. Hold up. It's 21. I thought I had +4. My +4 is
And then I'm
intelligence.
gonna put you at 21.
There you go.
Russell,
8.
Ollivander,
13. I didn't use action surge in the fight with the toe, did I?
I don't think so.
Did I use my second wind?
Did you get hit?
Hit 16. I just can't remember if I used it or not.
I have the tape, but I haven't listened to it yet. Like, quite literally. I don't think you did, but
all right.
I also thought Ryan had a familiar already. So.
You are going
Where's the little man?
first, Rooney.
All right.
Alrighty, Rooney.
I'm going to hold an Eldritch Blast for whichever of those dolls takes a hostile action first.
Okay. So, what is? So you see,
Am I? Sorry, I'm also going to
Yeah.
back up a bit. Assuming I'm within, like, we'll get. I'm gonna move 25 feet that way.
okay. So this will represent 20. That will represent 15 feet off the map. 5, 10.
15.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah. Hi. So you're holding an Eldritch Blast to blast the one that does the hostile action?
Yeah.
Okay. You see a flying tiny rocking horse zipping towards Beowulf's head. This is actually this is at medium size, so it's not one that a little kid would ride.
Is it like
Yeah, no, it's about to bludgeon him in the head.
okay? Yeah.
Well, it may just be trying to knock some sense into him. It may not be hostile.
He can try.
It's a dirty 20.
Only the queen may prevail.
That does it. I just saw this could be used as a flying mount for medium creature.
That's
Go
awesome.
ahead.
For a medium creature?
That
Or
is
small.
1 force damage.
You hit it for one? No.
Yeah.
God. It's happening.
What kind of cavalier
All
are
right.
you? What do you ride a rocking horse?
Magic doesn't harm it.
Beowulf.
All right.
Oh wait, actually no, I gotta finish his turn.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah.
This
Yeah,
is
yeah,
this. He is going to attempt to hit you with a natural 20.
Sadly, that misses.
And he does 9 damage.
I was gonna say, does the hat fly off?
No. I mean, it's between 2 horns.
Certainly isn't it?
And it literally is just a straight up headbutt. Just... Alright. Beowulf.
Shink.
Inside, you see like a metallic wobbler, which is like a tiny little bird.
Mhm.
You see a metal doll that's small.
Mm-hmm.
And then out on the street is another small doll. That one looks more... The doll inside is more wood, while the doll outside is like a actual doll
Gotcha.
behind you. And then obviously another flying horse is in there, and the flying horse is like pecking at your head.
Yep. You're gonna turn around and smack at the flying horse.
Okay.
That's a. Let's see. With the rapier, that's gonna be a 20 to hit.
Hit.
Okay. That is an 8 plus 3. That's an 11.
All right. The flying horse is starting to crack, and like you know how it's like it rocks.
Right.
Like one of those is broken. It is. I would normally say, but it's halfway done.
Right. I mean, Bayor knows that if he moves around, it's not going to be great for him. So it's just going to look at it and say, "Your rocking days are done." And then it's...
Your rocking days are done, you. All right. As the little wooden doll on the inside,
Mm-hmm.
and is going to attempt to attack you.
Mm-hmm.
Does a 12 hit you?
It is not.
That's the end of that turn. All of it.
So Oliver's tracking. There's a doll in the middle of the street that said, "Come play with us."
Mhm.
Then a flying rocking horse came catapulting over the roof, smacked into the back of Bayor's head,
Mhm.
and I'm assuming he cannot necessarily see the doll that has walked up and tried to crotch punch him.
Yeah, pretty much. It has a little Chucky knife.
He'll look over to Russell and be like, "What in the world?" And yeah, we'll right up to here. And I guess with his spear attempt to, you said the rocking horse was looking pretty hurt. Pretty busted up.
It's about halfway done.
He'll take a swing at it. A little spooked. Does an 8 hit?
Negatory.
That's it.
All right. You see this little wobbler fly out through the glass and attempt to attack you while you're attacking the other. I need... Actually, it's not going to attack. It's going to release a mist. And I need the two of you to roll me a charisma saving throw.
15.
18. 19.
You are not affected by it. For a moment, you felt like you just wanted to stop, turn, and look at it, but you fight the urge. All right. Russell.
Does he notice this mist come out of? Sword dropped, bow drawn, arrow loose at the warbler.
Okay. It is tiny. Just to give you an idea of, it might be a little difficult to hit. You know that going on to it. But it's not terrible. You've hit smaller.
That would be a 19.
Hits.
For 9 damage.
It is struggling to stay in the air.
5. 15. Actually, we'll do this way. Kind of be. Is this like a little fence or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll pop and just kind of be in cover behind that.
All right. I skipped the Carionette's turn. I should have gone for the wobbler, so we'll just say it goes now. It is going to try to... It has a little silver needle, and it is going to attempt to stab you with it.
Is that the doll that was in the middle of the street?
Mm-hmm. Does a 20 hit you?
Yep.
You take 4 necrotic damage, and I need you to roll me a charisma saving throw.
$14. 15.
Okay. You feel a tugging inside of you, but it has no effect.
Ow.
Okie doke. The final flying horse comes busting out the window. Yeah, it's go like right there. So it's going to attempt to hit you. Does a 3 hit you?
Mm-mm.
Okay, figured it did. All right, Rooney. The wobbler is struggling to stay in the air. One of the flying horses is in better shape than the wobbler, but it's hurt, and the rest looks kosher.
Having not scathed one of these things very well last time, I'm gonna shoot at the warbler.
Okay.
For a 27.
Yeah, sadly that misses.
That is 10 force damage.
It explodes in the sky, in the air.
Yeah, you can say Sky.
And then we're gonna run 15 more feet off.
You see him in the background as he runs away. Okay.
Eldritch Blast got long enough range. You don't need to be near that shit.
The flying horse behind you is going to attempt to hurt you again. Does a 14 hit?
Miss.
All right. Your turn.
Okay, I was like, we're getting real close. Rapier, turn around. Is Oliver next to the horse, technically? Like
I'll
within
say
5
yeah.
feet? Well, from the front
Yeah.
of him, I guess. So, okay, if he is, awesome. I'm going to go ahead and try and smack. 18 plus 5, 23.
You hit.
Six. I rolled a 1 and a 2.
It's missing 2 legs, and it's kind of like the weight of its other rocker is causing it to tilt a little bit. It's barely holding itself together.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Does Bayar know how close it is to each thing if they would possibly get an attack on him if he fled?
The little
two,
Chucky
right?
doll and the flying horse will get attacked.
Okay. He'll have to stay there. He can't get 2 hits if they get 2 of them, so he'll just chill.
All right. It is the other thing behind you's turn, and it's basically say, "Look at me, you little fucker," and it will jump up and try to stab you. Does a 15 hit?
That hits.
I would like to use my fighting style, interception, to reduce this damage. As
Okay.
Oliver sees him start to get hit and just like jams his shield in front of it.
All right. You will possibly take 5 damage.
I will reduce the damage by 11.
So I'm healed for 6.
That's not how that works. But as he jumps up, you like see this little doll with a Chucky thing, and you just stick your sword in, and he kind of hangs it, and it just drops as the knife stays in the shield. All right.
That's my reaction.
Bayar's like,
Okay, it's my turn. I got my reaction back. Oliver, like, kind of now slamming back down on Smoke, will kind of thrust the spear at the weakened flying horse.
Okay.
I'm assuming a 23 hits.
What did it say about assumptions? Yes, it does.
For 8 points of...
You see it scatter into firewood pieces.
Okay. Then we'll use his action surge to now take the spear from the flying horse and then down into the little thing that stabbed him with a needle.
Okay.
For a natural 20.
Hit.
For 11 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Still, I'm assuming it's still up and kicking.
Yeah, I mean it was a significant hit, but it's still good.
Yep. Action surge, is that a bonus action?
That costs nothing.
Okay, costs nothing.
It doubles.
So in that case, now he will kind of take a moment, take a deep breath, and use second wind.
Okay. The doll will, in kind, does a 16 hit you? It
No.
attempts to stab you with the needle. Okay.
And I'll gain back 12 HP, so I'll go back to full. Yeah, no, Oliver.
All right. Flying horse,
Yeah.
Chucky doll.
Carrying it. He will, since it, from his perspective, all he sees is the doll stabbing it, him with like a little needle. He perceives the horse as more of a threat, so he will loose an arrow at the horse. For 9 and 9.
Sell it. Misses.
No.
And he will remain in place.
All right. The other flying horse is going to attempt to hit you.
Mhm.
12 misses.
Let's miss. Oliver holds up his shield and here's wood on wood action.
Concentrate fire on the second horse
Okay. Not the trick.
for
Wow.
a 27.
Once again, that misses.
That nice likes the 19.
It sure does. That is 5 force damage.
would you say 5 force damage?
Some may. Some may.
Yeah. Here, what? All right. Horse is gone.
We need to stable this right now.
So you got Chucky doll and carrionet. Though you don't have to step away from the Chucky doll to get to the carrionet with the.
Actually, yep, that is cool. Attack the one that he's closest to.
Chucky doll.
Yeah, let's go for it. That one.
I hate dolls. Harry, you gotta hit it.
Yeah. He's like, I'm trying. That's terrifying.
Oh.
Also,
No, I'm sorry. It's Chucky
you had
doll.
a tiny little warfare. You missed the fucking rock.
Yeah.
Does a 19 hit you?
Me?
Yep.
Yeah. I would like to use my interception.
You
fighting
can.
style.
You see it. Just reach out since its knife is stuck in your shield. Just try to punch at you.
Yeah.
For 2 damage.
You take no damage.
That's just how that works.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm
Well,
never
I mean,
doing
it reduces a specific amount, but way more than 2.
That's why I was trying to describe the actual attacks.
Yeah,
See if you
yeah.
wanted to use it for something else.
No, I got you. No, I love it. So,
Now all of us done.
Bayor just sitting there like, they're trying. Ting, ting,
Yeah.
ting. Like, no.
So he will again, now having blocked this thing, and he's like holding it back, and now will jam the spear back at the one with the needle. For a 16 to hit
It's
for 8 points of piercing damage.
It is starting to fray.
That's it.
Its turn. Does a 19 hit you?
It does.
Okay. Once again.
I'll use my reaction too, but
4 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And I need you to roll me a charisma saving.
throw. 15.
Russell.
Ow! Stop poking me, you little shit! Yeah, see, he's poking it with a spear.
Deep breath, switch targets, carrionet.
Okay.
You know what's happening is you're doing the like hold your breath to focus thing in the video game, and every time you go to pull the trigger when you line it up, you run out and it's like.
See,
i.e. me in every
Russell knows that you release on the exhale,
It does it.
but it doesn't work. It's a innate.
All right. Flying horse numero dos will attempt to fly over your head and attack you from above.
Yep.
Just because it's not working any other way. Natural 1 for 3.
So you just no.
It just skids off. That is. Now right here. Okay. Rune. You're now 30 feet off the map.
Yes.
It feels good.
And we will dash and can just keep on going.
You go all the way back.
You run all the way back to your house.
Where's the church? Is this one that's stabbing?
The
Yeah,
rat.
with the little no.
I will shoot that.
It's right in his shin and thighs.
There's a
Trying to steal your
21.
fucking soul. Yes, you hit.
That is 1 force damage.
Got him.
That's disappointing.
Yeah.
Not for me though. All right.
I'm gonna say I can't rain all the time.
Bear.
All right, gonna attack the same one we were smacking.
Okay.
Let's do this. Yep.
What'd you roll?
That is going to be a solid 9.
You put the pointing end in it.
It's like my metal dice are betraying me. I get 2 good ones out of it. It's like now it's over. Like we gave you a taste.
13.
Misses.
He goes for the crotch punch and
Yeah, I'm like Bayhor lifts off the ground just like a couple inches, so it goes.
one little wing flap.
Yeah.
Go. Nope.
Nope.
Not back. driving the spear once more into the little clarionet with the
Into the breach.
23.
It's
6 points of piercing damage.
barely there.
Just die.
I mean, it's literally stuffing's coming out. One of the arms is inoperable. Like one of the legs is inoperable. But it is its turn. And it is going to attempt to hit you again. 16?
So he kind of switches and is now facing the opposite way on Smoke. So his shield goes over and he's like, not this time! And catches the needle in the shield.
All right.
Just call me Russell Killstream. Shooting at the carrion. There it is. That'll be a 23.
Right. You can roll damage if you.
What did you say?
He said it's. It's dead. If you actually hit it, it's dead.
Oh, yeah. 9
Okay.
Just gets in like a moment. It's like nothing can hit anything.
Oh my.
All right. Flying horse, seeing that it has 0 luck with Beor, is not Beor.
Oliver.
Oliver is going to attempt to attack Beor.
No.
Theor's gonna believe they're invincible and then like standing beside Oliver like, no.
21 to hit.
Cool.
Interception.
4 damage if it matters.
Nope.
There's
We're gonna reduce that one by 12, sucker.
All right, Rooney.
Oh, 10 on that.
You see Chucky Doll and a flying horse trying to murder
It takes my
Buddha.
reaction.
Feel more about the Chucky doll, or about the horse, murder horse. That is a 26.
I mean, effectively, you get Bayor up this time.
For 5 force damage.
All right, it's looking a little rough, but it's still there.
Pretty much anyone that's in melee.
Beor. You kind of hear a knocking sound behind you.
Yeah, we're gonna turn around almost without even looking. Cool. That's a nice 10.
Misses.
Hey, there we go. At this point, yeah, can't do anything with any
Did you
action.
miss again?
Mhm.
Like, Oliver will now be spinning back in the saddle and be like, we need to run through drills again.
Don't worry, we will. And Oliver's up there. You're just sitting there. What do I do? And Oliver's like, you have to fight them. Mayor is sitting there spinning around.
The Chucky doll, saying it doesn't have any, like, it's not finding any purchase. He goes and he's attempting to bite your ankles now.
Wait a minute.
Oh, but I
Can I
believe...
echo the shit out of something?
Echo? I mean, you want to use it now against 2 dolls?
I just rolled poorly 6 times in a row, so no. I'll wait. But I just remembered that. And I was like, okay, this is poopy. Wait a minute.
The 16 hit. He is biting your ankles
I've already used my reaction. so
Yeah.
I'm not...
for 4 damage.
Okay.
It's like hanging on the bottom of your ankles again.
It's like, oh shit.
All right, Oliver.
Seeing that it's like gnawing on his ankles, he'll be trying to jam his spear in its head on the Chucky doll for an 18 to hit.
Hits.
6 damage, and as he's doing, he's making eye contact with Baron and be like this!
You see Bayor goes, discombobulated.
You, yeah. So when you hit it,
See him so well now.
when you hit it, basically half of its body is crushed. It has one arm and its head still trying to bite Bayor, but it's
Yep.
almost done for the count.
Don't worry, it'll live another round.
Oh, Russell.
Russell, help me.
The wooden horse.
Tell me if you get a nat. Oh, okay, wooden horse. Because if you get a nat 1, try to shoot the ball.
Hit me, yeah. Oh yeah, here we go.
That would be a 21.
All right. Honestly, didn't expect this fight to last this long.
For 6 damage.
Can't do nothing.
It is falling apart, but it is still alive.
Bayor just like just keeps going. What are we doing? Oh my goodness.
All right. Rooney.
Keeping up with the greatest threat. You're losing the fighter.
Yeah, you ain't go by it. It's the horse.
Oh, that's a 15.
It hits. Just
Yeah.
that.
9 force damage.
Alright, makes up for the 1.
It hits it, and you would expect it to like keep going, but it just disintegrates the head and just like a light little whiff of what?
That one's, he's been hitting the sauce a little bit. You will smell a much more meaty honey this time. That's what they beat.
You're
not tea.
tempting him back to his drinking days.
It's like what? What's that?
All right, Bayor. Knocking against his shield at the moment, trying to get to you.
Bayor's gonna just take a second.
Oliver's gonna kind of move the shit out of the way. You got this.
Bayor's like, I got this. Shaking. Slowly but surely. Here we go. That is cocked. 8. I can't. It's just so dim every fucking time. It's sub 8 every time.
It's just the horse just looks at you very sadly and then just tries to get underneath you, like, let me take you.
The fucking horse is just like,
We can do this together.
You make a better ally.
It does the thing where it's like,
It's like, you want to get out of here together?
Bayor just gets on.
Just flies to the final boss. Yeah, I think this guy.
It's good.
Okay. That's so damn. All of them.
All right. Do there appear to be any more threats around?
No.
All right.
Can we just leave the horse?
No, he's
That
gonna.
includes your allies.
it's like,
He's gonna look and he's gonna be like, "Y'all, he's got this. You got. He's gonna
Please
give you.
don't.
He's gonna give you the help action on your next attack.
Okay.
He's like, you got this. Calm, deep breath. Deep breath. It's not gonna hit you.
So Bayor's over there like, okay. All right.
Straight thrust.
You can't get back to that turn. Like, oh, so fucking flustered.
okay, thank you. I got
Alright,
this.
fine. Just like he showed me. All right. We get back to
Oh, you see him.
Russell's like, oh. And he holds his action for if he does see him actually get hit, he will lose an arrow, but he waits.
Rooney, you see your two colleagues just like not hitting it for some reason. I doubt you can hear this conversation from what, 45 feet away at this point?
Just about.
Well, 45 off the map, then another like 40 again, so 85.
I'm gonna move 30 feet closer.
Okay.
And hold an Eldritch Blast
All right.
in case he swings down and misses it.
All right.
Does the horse not need to go?
It's what I was debating. I'm like, no.
Here we go.
The horse is holding it. It's action for something. What is that?
Woo, the first die was a 5. But the second one is a 17.
Okay.
Is my ally next to it? Yes.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Oliver's like, they're gonna be like,
Here we go. That's a 1. Okay, and then yes,
You gotta do 6.
that's a 5. So I did a total of technically 9.
Its held action is just a. It's a roll motion forward. It's like
They
a
are.
dog.
Yeah, good job.
Thank you for.
And he's gonna start trying to gather arrows.
Ugh.
Fired 5.
Now,
Okay. Roll me a. Did you? How many of those did you miss?
2.
I think I got 3 hits.
Okay. So, roll me a survival check to find them.
That would be a 23.
Okay, I'll say all but one you find, because one of them you like was shooting at the wobbler and it's just in the air, like probably 3 or 4 blocks away. Just
it's been a long day. We just fought toys, right?
Yep. Problem could be possessed toys,
Like the statues.
like the
that
statues.
Is
Is there a?
into the toy shop?
This is the worst night ever.
several eyes look back at you.
Yeah, we need to go. Like right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, let's go.
Should we light that place on fire?
No, we don't need to destroy property.
You just burn down after.
It's happening again.
Roll the percentage of Yartar that burns. Let's see if we can
92.
They rolled 100. I would just
You
do
can
this
collapse
side
the
of
bridges.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's T-tube.
Russell. So they're presumably leaving.
Mm-hmm.
I guess Russell's just like.
Yep.
Okay. Heading
Yeah.
back towards the wall. He's
Yeah.
just trying to get a feel. For
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
are we
he's like,
just gonna
yeah,
keep
we're-
fucking-
No, we're gonna go head straight for the wall.
Alright, Russell will keep leading them back towards where there's the hovels that are stacked that they can get up.
Alright. No
Kills very
problem.
loud around it. That's weird.
I had to turn the other one up. So I'm quiet.
No, you're good. That was so funny.
Alright, so you make it to the hovels. You know a guy. Who knows guy? And
Could we have left a note with Adrian where we're gonna go in case she comes and finds us, or like at the church? Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay. And just be like, hey, Nancy, can you help? Can you play Can you play HBO? Help brother out. Let Adrian know where we're at.
Play Not meant HBO.
Help a brother out.
Immediately after you said it.
I said it pretty quickly. When it was said to me the first time, it was a very nice pause. I'm like, what? Help brother out. Like,
Alright. So you know how this works. Unless you want to call in a favor or something, it's gonna cost about 10 gold to get out because
all together. Just looking over there. Well, there. No. If it's 10
So
gold,
how are we
no,
getting out?
you're in like a hovel right
Going
now, and you can probably tell with your passive.
Mhm.
There's a piece of furniture that's literally these houses are built against the walls.
yeah.
And it is a piece of furniture that is covering a hole, but there's like
Right.
a little portion of it you can see.
Yeah. So
through.
Okay, you just tell them to move. Can you move the thing?
10 gold.
Oh, okay. No, come on.
I'll pay half.
He looks at your insignia. 20.
Russell.
All of
10.
I feel like he
Bring a
could
cop.
pretty easily, if the cop knows about it, he could.
Roll an intimidation.
Can I help him out?
yeah, aiding Oliver. Literally at that point is like
Guide him.
he's getting out his manacles.
Pumping him up.
You got some fight.
Russell's like, that's not the way we need to intimidate people.
Proving their point.
That would be 13.
You
Have a
you
fucking-
out.
I'm a fucking
You
bird.
got a fucking bloodhound and like
I'm
several.
like 6'8". You
yeah,
know?
that's good enough to be like,
Taller,
alright.
taller.
Just he nods, and then he opens the.
I'm literally paying you so I can get out because the guards won't even let me out.
He's implementing himself or implicating himself in this. You're fine.
Yeah, I don't even know your name, so you can't even be in the room.
Thank you.
Russell's just like,
Yeah.
He looks like he wants
he kind of gestures towards the couch.
Yeah.
He looks like he wants to do something, but he's too scared to do it.
Oh.
But yes, y'all get out. There's another person kind of outside, and he's basically timing it to where the guards are passing to let y'all know when y'all can go. Roll a stealth check with advantage.
All of us?
And what bonus do they get? Because this is you're technically outside of town, but it's still like it's still townish, if that makes sense.
So my proficiency bonus is double for proficient skills.
Do they get any bonuses? Is what I'm getting at though.
Difficult terrain doesn't slow the group. Can't become lost. We remain alert to danger, and you can move stealthily at your normal pace.
So we don't
But
get
there's no bonuses.
So what I'll do is because to represent the normal pace in this, I'll give y'all advantage because you can get by twice as fast.
Sure. I guide myself with this. I'm just trying to be stealthy.
Yeah.
net 20.
Okay.
What's my stealth? That's going to be 18.
Okay. Not like your roll is going to matter, but I'm going to give it to us.
Nat 20 for a 20.
14.
Okay.
You just fade.
Y'all-
I'm like, he disappeared.
Okay. Now y'all need to roll it straight because you lost his bonus. No, I'm just kidding. He's no longer here. All right. So y'all make it out. You make it far enough from the wall. You're not worried about being seen. Now what?
Russell kind of gestures back towards where they would have gotten out,
Yep.
like in just in that direction.
Mm-hmm.
And then they'll start. We have like woodline. I guess we're out on this side of the. Is this which part's the wall? Oh, right.
So, yeah,
Yeah, so
we'll
this
put
is
it
the
there.
hovel.
So we're like
Yeah,
in this little area.
Yeah. So you'll stay about right here now.
I guess so he'd just be moving through these buildings
Hmm.
at this point, attempting to avoid guards.
Oliver will kind of rub the side of smoke. Nose down.
Roll an insight.
Is this related to an urban environment?
It's related to your city.
Oh, wait, not advantage. That'd be a dirty 20.
Okay. You heard him mention catacombs. Thinking about it, there is an old cemetery outside town. It has an old cathedral, and it does have catacomb like you know those like mausoleums that
Yeah,
kind of like
yeah.
you know there's one of those. Like that's the old whatchamacallit, and back here is where the cemetery will be.
All right.
And we basically, I imagine it's just right as they're getting to that, it'd be like,
Oh.
Ah. Well.
Ah.
They were.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll catch you up while we're going. And he fills them in.
Quietly, please.
You all are aware of Emily. I think you've at least met her once. She has no quiet.
yes, but
That's not Oliver. That's Emily.
Oliver is not 5 years old.
Fair. So going to be headed that way as we put a hush order or a shush.
Does he remember or have an idea of where the actual entrance to?
I had a vision of her dying in a stone crypt. So
Oh,
that's like
yeah.
our clue. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, she will die in a stone crypt one day.
nice girl. She's from Succumber.
I barely know.
It's a pretty cool place. Last time I passed through.
Have you been there too?
Yeah, our caravan ran all up and down the.
Wait, do you know that person?
Who?
Lydia.
Yeah, I sat with her
Yeah.
for a little
For a
while.
while. No, I mean, did you know her before then?
Oh no.
Okay.
Well, they probably talked
As they're moving, like
Yeah. No.
as they get pretty much to that bridge area, Russell would stop, make sure he had everybody's attention, and those are guards, aren't they? Or
There's a bunch of statues here.
oh, okay.
A lot more statues than it looks like there should be for this size
Where's the church?
That's gonna be a little weird. I'll put there's 3 more back there, y'all. See.
Yeah, gotcha.
Just
Thank you. Oliver would be right up beside.
And you see,
I guess we could both get across because you legal.
Effectively, I take it. Just this space.
Barrett's gonna look around, see if there are any like things around this place that aren't just the statues.
We do see these statues though.
How tall are these walls?
Should we
I
assign
mean,
different people look at different statues? Groups of
Ah.
statues.
I'm gonna look at them all.
they're like retainer walls, about 3
Okay.
4 feet.
Oliver will kind of take his spear and sheath it on the side of Smoke and then draw his long sword. I can keep one of you safe if you stay next to me.
Draws his sword.
Alright.
Draws his other sword.
I will step back.
You're keeping watch because you can fly. Doesn't make any sense.
I have this ring, and he's gonna point to a ring on his finger.
Rings
It's a silver ring that's on his big finger right here.
still doesn't make any sense to me. You're really good from far away. Want to hang back?
Most certainly.
Okay. We'll go in, and I guess try to find a way inside and down.
It's the way inside. He wants to.
Oh, sorry.
Down.
That's inside.
Enclosed.
That's the way inside. And he
Yeah.
points over here.
Yeah, I figure once we get to the thing, we'll turn and keep watch while you guys come to us.
So we've got these two here, this one here,
And then
roughly
there
where.
are 3, like there's one right here, one at the door, and another one like probably around this tombstone. give or
If
take.
they can't move while we're looking at them, do we want to break them while we can see all of them?
Not a bad
Now,
idea.
with that, I probably shouldn't have placed these out just quite yet because, like I said, there's a lot of statues here.
Yeah.
There's several of them that
False
you would have to
positives.
imagine, that
Oh,
these are hiding in the.
Gotcha.
Understood. So with that, we would be playing cautious, but maybe not just say, "Cool, break them all," because we'd be breaking things down for hours.
Okay, that's going to be really loud, and we don't know if they're the only threat. Because what if there's another fog thing, or one of the creepy pale things, or more toys?
I think our biggest concern here are the toys.
There's no toy shops around.
For those listening, a toy is a toy in this universe.
Okay. We take the right, take it slow.
How much do you weigh? And then you say about 108, I think. Then I say it later after I pick you up and fly with you.
I do say 100.
Okay.
Rooney is not a large boy.
Mm-hmm. Would you mind if I tried to lift you?
As long as you don't drop me.
It's definitely not the plan. So he's gonna like basically get him up under the arms. Can Bayor see if he can just lift that much? I'm not sure what his carry speed or whatever that would be. His carry strength is.
You could lift, but there's a difference between picking up someone and using your wings to fly with
No,
an
I
extra
know.
100 pounds.
Right.
So if you're going to attempt that, I'm going to need an athletics check, and you're going to know you're probably going to have to concentrate on doing that each round.
All right. No, I understand. Well, the big thing would be is can he ferry him over? You know
That's fine, but it'll be a grapple, so half movement,
Mm-hmm.
and you're carrying an extra 100-ish pounds, so depending on how well each athletics check goes will be how many rounds it buys you if we have to roll another one.
No, I got you. It'd be something where, like, he might try it with Oliver or Russell, but like 100's probably pushing it. So he'll say, when I get better at this, I'll take you with me. I think this is a one size fits one.
I appreciate the caution.
Mm-hmm. With that being said, though, can Bayor fly over and get on top of the building and then be looking down, so then you guys just walk through?
Yeah, you could do that.
Like, effectively, he's trying to see if that would seem like, if he got up there, would it seem like he has the same amount of visibility that he has from if he just went straight up and just kind of like hovered?
You're talking about getting on what move?
The one in that one right there, yeah. Like, can he see down everything? Okay.
Mhm.
If he can, he'll.
I mean, if anything's immediately against this, it might have some cover to do that, but once it takes any amount of steps past it.
Right.
Before he takes off.
Yeah.
Announce when you blink.
Mm-hmm. And Bayor does. He's gonna concentrate so hard on.
He forgets to actually perceive what he's looking at.
No, actually, that's Bear will nod over at you like that. Understood.
Oliver's going to be keeping an eye out for statues he recognizes, and when he sees them, he will nudge Russell and point them out to him.
Perception.
We try and be sneaky because they do see us.
No,
The statues, at least.
just conscious.
Yeah, Russell's basically like, head on a swivel. And they're going to be kind of creeping through
Do we know?
basically back to
15.
back.
Is it just the two of you starting to creep?
He can only protect one, so I didn't.
Do we know if they can see?
I was going to say, I might just sit on this side of the river and start pepper off while you guys are moving around.
Yeah, Bear's heading to the other side. Like, they're gonna be basically either sitting on that or hovering above the entrance. So
do is we'll kind of forward a little bit.
you're good.
We'll say you guys off. That way I can get the rest of you guys here. Yeah, a little closer. Yes, so
I can only I can only hear that as
Do I use these as other statues? So we know what we're navigating through and around?
I mean, there's nothing on the road because that would look suspicious. You know what I'm saying? So you know this is clear. The road is clear. And like I said, it's just, you can imagine it's just several statues around. I mean, if you want to scatter them about, you can.
Oh, man.
All right. You ready?
could hear Russell say, like, tell when Link? Like, it not, because it's a difficult, like, just sentence to say.
What is y'all's marching order? Y'all next to each other?
Yep.
Yeah, basically kind of back to back, I imagine.
You?
Is this like on a hill or is this like
Straight flat. I mean, these walls, you can see where they're broken some. They're about, we'll say 3 feet. These are a little more significant at 5.
okay.
But these are also, let's say, 3 feet.
Then I'm going to path like
Mhm.
around the nook where the bridge was. There was like a little inlet right
Yeah.
there. Yeah, like behind the river.
Is he off of smoke?
Are you
No,
like
he's right
on the other side of the river?
Yeah.
Okay.
So just like where there's some difficult terrain, hopefully, if this looks like it's deep enough that it would cause impaired movement.
Mhm. I mean, it's we'll probably it's we're looking at stream level, so we're
Okay.
looking at points 5 feet,
Not really.
so 3 to 5. Well, I mean, most people would. You can't just sprint across, in a stream. It's gonna stop you for a little bit. You'll have a half movement for sure through that.
then I will sit there.
Okay.
Kind of watch as they walk along.
Okay.
Russell will be moving, staying with Oliver along the path this way, doing his best to not get within range of whatever weapon each statue was wielding.
What? All right. So, about right here,
Yeah.
you see the statues turn, and we were gonna roll initiative.
Let's go. That's too many for your reactions.
Oh no.
All right. So, Rooney,
That is a 12.
Beowulf,
17.
Oliver,
11.
Russell,
13.
you all go first. We'll start with Beowulf.
Okay. Did see the statues move. Going to.
I rolled a 7, 4, 3, 1, -1, -2.
Nice. So,
Those ones are dead, right?
yeah.
No.
They were like. Then going to try and shoot at the one that's just below him, basically.
Okay.
He can, so. That's going to be a 19.
Hits.
Okay. It's going to be a 6 damage. And then going to yell out blink, and then basically one quick one. And then that's it. Yeah.
To be clear, we did see them move, right?
Mhm.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Hang on, though.
All right, Russell.
There's no way Oliver could have been wrong.
I'll first misinformation.
It's way too close for him to be whipping out his longbow, so both swords still out. He just remembers him saying he can protect one of them if he stays near him, so he's just locked in, ready in action for the moment one is in range to strike it with his sword.
Okay. Rooney.
I will fire at the first one that advances towards them,
Okay.
holding my action.
Can Bayor say, like, while people are kind of getting tense and turning around, and he'll look at Oliver and say, defensible position. So he's kind of, and he'll look down.
Mhm.
So,
Oliver.
Oh, can I? Oh, it's either hold action or hold movement. Or
You
both
can
at the
do a move action if that's what you want. You can hold a move action, which is 30 feet.
because that would be on your turn, I imagine you would say.
I mean, yeah, like as they saw them turn, he would shoot, see that this plan is going tits up, and then it's like, oh, okay, now we need to go into a bottleneck.
Yeah, he'd prepare to stay tight with Oliver here.
Oliver.
Oliver would look to Russell close and will quickly, on top of smoke, do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Right there. And just try to jam his longsword into that statue because that's one of the ones that shifted.
You now are aware of which
Yeah.
one of these are.
That would be a 21 to hit.
Hits.
8. For 10 slashing.
It crumbles to pieces.
Just across its chest, turns it into dust. And then he would turn to face and say, behind.
Okay.
That's it.
1 2 dash 1 2. 1 2 dash 1 2. Kind of leaps off.
I'm thinking about the protectors of Hogwarts. Those big old statues.
It's 22
Hits.
Nice.
for 6 force damage.
All right. Elsa?
I think Bayor was going first, right? So.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Shit.
No, I was like,
No,
Remember your order, damn it.
no, you're totally fine. Bayor's going to shoot down at the one in front of
Okay, that's
Russell.
the one that he just hit.
Okay. So
thanks, guys.
that's a 20.
Hits.
He's next to an ally here, so we're gonna start doing some pretty good damage. We're gonna do medium damage. It's gonna be a total of 9.
It crumbles.
And then gonna sit, like, stay up. Oh, bonus action reload and then be done.
Russell.
Hey, it's me.
I like how you looked at me and said Russell.
He's going to step out in front and jab with main hand, hit with offhand, bonus action.
You said manned hand. You have one manned hand in one wing.
As long as it's not like half of his face is human.
All right, so bonus added to main hand, no bonus added to offhand for 2.
Yeah, so you're basically just going to roll the dice for the offhand.
So this is main hand. That would be a 21.
Hits.
For 10 damage.
Okay. Now this is just going to be a dice roll, no bonus. I think, do you get that in your proficiency, or is it just no dex? Okay.
Oh, for the act when you roll your attack,
Yeah.
you roll it, I think, as a normal attack, but you do not get to add your modifier to damage.
Oh, so
Hold on, let me make sure.
I'm pretty sure.
That's what 2-up fight does, right?
Right.
It allows you to add your modifier to damage, and you can use
well, that's what the dual wielder feat.
You don't add the ability modifier to the damage
Mm-hmm.
unless the modifier is a negative. So yes, so you'll add your to hit, but you don't get any. You're just gonna roll straight weapon damage.
So
No
it'd be
bonus.
12, so still not great.
Misses.
Okay.
I mean, technically you hit it, but it just kind of
Yeah, glances.
okay.
Alright, and then, yeah, he'd stay where he's at. Because he's not
Alright.
in its range.
I think I screwed up the AC for some of these attacks, which is fine. But if something hit before and it didn't now, my apologies. Rooney.
I'm the last one Russell just hit. For a dirty 20.
Hits.
There's 8 force damage.
It is dust. Oliver.
he'll look to Russell and just say "Bo," and then we'll say, "I'm coming, Rooney." 30, 45, 40. He can't quite get to him, to that statue, because he couldn't move an extra diagonal.
Okay.
So, then he will hold his action for when that statue moves up to him to smack it with his longsword.
5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20.
8.
Misses.
So just as the longsword kind of skip off the stone.
24 to hit.
Yep.
$17 damage.
Fuck.
That was like max.
So you see, like, Oliver right him, he's like, "Tink." I didn't hit the and just goes careening off of Smoke, unconscious.
Okay. While you're down there, make a Constitution saving.
Oh, cool. That needs to be a horizontal line. You said Constitution saving throw? 24.
Okay. You feel yourself starting to stiffen up, but it doesn't take long. Yeah, it was 2d8. It's like shit.
You know, it happens.
Brr.
There's loud snoring.
Okay. Gonna shoot at the one that attacked Oliver. Like, are you unconscious now?
Yeah, he is off of Smoke's back on the ground, like.
Well, Bayor knows that
There's the broken ribs.
Yeah.
if you got hit like that, he can't get hit like that. So he's gonna have to wait a turn or two to get down there to you. Should things go awry. So he's gonna shoot at the one that was shooting at you. So try to clear a path. It begins. That's gonna be a whopping 8.
Misses?
And then Bayor is gonna like take off over in the air that far, so he can start to make his way to Oliver. So if he needs to, he's just down. Can possibly spare him if he begins doing a thing we like to call dying, but we'll see.
Ooh, sir.
And then reload as a reaction or as a
You don't have channel defense yet, right?
level 2 of cleric, and then he's gonna go pretty dang heavy into rogues.
If I forget to say he picks his swords up after this fight,
I'm not
because I
I'm
really
not gonna
forgot
do
it
that.
every single time.
Unless
unless
you're
they're
being
rushing
chased
out,
by
yeah.
something, yeah.
He's always going to remember unless he's actually like, oh, I have to get out suddenly. So yeah, swords dropped. 10, 15, 20, 30. And basically, as soon as he stops, he's going to turn and loose an arrow at the one standing over for a 23.
Hits.
And that would be 8 piercing.
Okay. Rooney. Oh, you done?
Yeah, that's
Rooney.
Start to make my way towards the bridge after seeing Oliver go down.
5, 10, 15, 20.
That's good. And then I will fire an electric blast at the one standing over Oliver. That is cocked as can be. It's actually pretty impressive. That is 17.
Just hits. It needs his hazy.
That is 6 force damage.
It's fucking near death.
You mean make a death save? Makes it. It's one success. As you hear the rattling in the deep inhale.
So,
Certainly broken ribs.
what is your dog doing?
So in theory, unless he would be commanded, he would be taking a dodge action. Unless you are okay with him making an attack against the statue.
That's fine, but DM'd player, if he starts attacking statue start attacking.
Effectively,
I'm just letting you know.
what he would do in this scenario is Smoke would stand over Oliver, be growling and like foaming at the mouth and ready to bite, effectively going to take a reaction if this thing goes to swing at Oliver.
Alright. So, I'm not out to kill the dog, so generally, if the dog's not doing anything besides protecting, then it's going to aim for plays. So, 5, 10, 15, 20.
And so it just
5, 10, 15, 20.
rotate and be growling.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Sorry, guys.
All right, you're back on us.
Bear.
All right, shoot the one that was been heavily damaged. And then Bear's going to over, so he'll just be basically like right here. So then next turn he can get down, spare the dying. So I'm just gonna stat.
It's not a fun AC.
God, it's so loud.
What did I roll?
It was cocked anyways.
I saw that.
Let me see what that is. That's a 14. Oh, you picked hard dice to read like Brian.
This was a gift. I didn't pick it.
Hey, piece of shit.
Rousseau.
Oh, me.
Yeah. Robert Rousseau.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That would be a dirty 20.
Yes. It's dead. It had 1 HP.
And here's where he's at.
Okay. Brunel.
What if you continue moving up bridge a little bit? Just my movement to wherever I can get there. And then I will shoot at the one closest to me.
Okay.
Is a 23
Yes.
for 9 force damage.
Okay.
Straight in the center of mass.
That's it, though. Did you say you continue moving?
Yeah. I wasn't sure.
That
how
would
else
be a failure.
25, 30.
What do you want on one?
Yep, 1-1. So Oliver, you see him kind of spasm on the ground, and like he coughs up a good heft of blood.
We don't do hefts yet. Hefty.
All right.
He would fit in a hefty bag.
5, 10.
It's good to know for
And then we get through.
Oh, this dwarven barbarian woman merchant who sells rugs.
Did the statue not move away from?
No, it ran. It was here.
Yeah,
It
okay,
can
that's
only
why
run
going that way.
20.
No, I got you. Nope, you're good.
It has a movement speed of 10.
It's gonna. So Bear's gonna. All right. Yeah, Bear's gonna fly down if he can. Spare the dying here. On Oliver, you're now stable.
So that just means I'm at 0.
You are at 0. You will cease to make death saving throws. And then Beor is. I can't do anything else at the moment. Because I'm not level 2 rogue.
Breathing seems to become a little bit more stable.
Yeah, so place a hand on him. He's basically like doing what a physician in old times would do to get your bleeding to stop, right? Like he can't necessarily heal the lacerations, but he can stymie the bleeding for a little bit. And then bonus action, just gonna make sure his crossbow's reloaded, and that's all I'm gonna do. Because I can't move yet as a bonus action.
Arrow with this one.
Okay.
That would be an 11.
Mises.
Can I make a persuasion check to say that it hits?
5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Okay. Runero.
last that one standing over Oliver again.
That little mongrel folk.
That is a natural 20.
Okay, you hit.
No. This hurts here. Just
We
about
do
right.
12 force damage.
It's dead.
Oh, this one?
Yep. Yeah.
Dear tiny baby Jesus, I just want to thank you right now for allowing that to kill my speaking it up. Help. They were just like, much larger toy. Here goes, oh toy. Get him up and then have him from the ground immediately start absorbing the damage. He's in like he just does it like in his unconscious state.
Is it going to try to ground him?
Yes.
Well, I was gonna say if it has that reach, he would
No, it doesn't have that.
think.
But the attack of opportunity for leaving its threatened square.
He was 10 feet away.
Oh, I thought it was just 5. I'm sorry. I'm like,
Oh, okay.
there was 5 feet in between us.
He was right here, so 5, 10.
Oh, okay. Nice. Perfect. It's much better than what I thought.
Because it can like it
Oh,
will
no,
restrain and then petrify you if you fell twice in a row. It would be bad
Yeah.
if he gets restrained in midair. He's like,
So it's like somehow my wings are flapping. 24.
the hit.
Yep.
Okay.
You know, I haven't used the toxic image or actual damage. So, all right, that's gonna be 11 points of damage.
All right. It is nearly destroyed.
All right, and then that's it.
I accidentally added 11 HP. Rusa.
Please don't
Arrow.
use the term.
What the hell?
That's a good roll.
That's 19 plus.
What's the minimum you can roll?
The minimum I can roll?
She's just roll
One
damage.
damage?
She's just trying to speed.
Oh, yeah, fine.
Yeah, it's that.
Oh, yeah.
Like, 5.
Yep.
Way to go.
It's like Werner Dursley. Justice. Remember how
Oh,
we
Vernon.
yeah, Vernon Dursley. Yeah.
I fired 4 arrows. Who's gonna go about trying to collect them?
Bear would like to try to collect his bolts. And can we help one another?
Yes.
Yes. Well, no.
Alright.
You can have advantage, but each time you do it, your DC's they're not infinite. Like they're not completely doable. So each time your DC's getting higher.
I got you.
So
I'm just
Go
doing my bolts. Can I? So, what kind of check is that for myself? I guess.
survival. You're finding something.
Might I guide myself?
Yeah.
Let me keep looking at this.
You're all helping each other, so you can both roll at advantage. But like I said, you'll just have 2 different DCs, which is what I was saying.
I understood. Nat 20 plus 2
Yeah, you
plus.
Can you guide when you're helping Russell?
If you wait for me to do it, then I can.
We're not going to avoid us magic. Go ahead.
Well, I was like, he would help you find yours, and then
Right. Yep. Bing. So plus 2.
That would be you said plus
Plus 2.
18.
18. How many shots did you fire?
4.
4. Fine 3.
Medicine check on Oliver to see if can I give him HP or anything like that.
He's dead. He's not breathing.
Yeah, no.
I was like, wait, what?
No.
Hey, you really
I
want
mean,
grudge?
you can't use a medicine check to give him HP because that's a feat.
I know. It's medic or healer.
I use both my spells, otherwise it'd be like good berries.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Eat.
Then what we have to do is I'm going to now try to get Smoke to listen to me.
Okay. You don't have a spell?
I was a spell down at the start of this day because the murder that we witnessed had somebody who basically died, and I healing worded them.
Right. But don't you start off with 2 spells?
I healed Russell for 5 HP this session. Unless you want to not let me have you. Yeah, that's what
it is.
No,
I also remember you healing him at the beginning of this.
yeah, I healed him for 5 because that was one of the first things we did was I was like, who looks more hurt? And then Rooney's like, I'm fine. I sucked it back in. All right. So,
All right.
but yeah, he's gonna try to get Smoke to carry Oliver. Like, just stay calm. He'll wake up in a little bit, but you got to carry him. Like, basically get him on a saddle.
You
So,
have to roll an animal handling check.
may I guide myself? Yep. Come on, Toxic Avenger. There's so many ones here. Is this a handle animal? What's
Wisdom.
all right? So that's gonna be a 15.
All right. You literally just protected him, and you're not necessarily giving him something he doesn't want to do. So
Yeah.
Go for it.
He's just basically like he's gonna set Oliver up on his back, make sure everything is like tucked in so he doesn't fall over, and then he's just gonna stay steady. And he's gonna basically like have his hand on Oliver's back while they walk up to the church. So,
Are we going in there right now?
well, we can't. We don't need to stay out here.
We don't know what's in there.
That's true. Can you sneak in and see? I can try and sneak in and see if you guys can wait out here.
Russell will sling his bow, and then pick up his swords, sheath them, and then creep up to the door, the opening, the...
Okay. So, it's, what is it, like 20 feet by 20 feet? Those, like, in New Orleans where it's just caskets stacked on each other?
Mm-hmm.
It's a room like that, but then there's doors at the end that are, one of the doors, there's stone doors, and one of them's kind of open that leads downstairs.
How dark is it?
You need a light source unless you have dark vision.
Are there
There are sconces, yes.
sconces? Since I don't have dark vision yet.
Are there torches in the sconces?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. He will look back to, like, Bayor.
Mm-hmm.
Light?
I got you.
Can you start a light?
Yeah, I'm gonna prestidigitate.
The sconces?
Oh, he was literally just about to start flinting on the torches.
Bayor's going to use thaumaturgy to make it bright in here.
Can you tell me what, like...
Yeah, you cause flames to flicker brighter, dimmer.
Okay, so after he lights it, you...
Yeah. Yeah, so he goes...
Cantrips.
Russell will creep up to the front and just kind of try to peer through the crack.
Okay. Two things. It is 10:35ish. This is you're going into a dungeon, so this is gonna take probably
my
2.5 hours.
Okay.
So hopefully this works. Don't freak out, Cat.
Where do we fucking take him?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. We're 3 encounters in.
I'm great. I'm at 6 HP. I'm ready to go. No spells. Level 1 rogue.
Short rest. I'm doing both my
That's
10, and then I'll get my.
Where am I at?
Oh, okay.
You're at the end of the.
You're in the darker floor.
Sorry, it's hard for me to see it.
No, you're good.
Push some of these statues up against the door. And then wait.
Is this another door?
Is this the white vault?
And I'm assuming this is light coming from in
Yeah,
here?
this is the door, but the door is open.
I'll be Dragana.
And that's
My
a
skin started
lit
to
sconce.
slide off. I'm like, I'm Ferminger.
That seems to be very quiet now.
Okay.
And he's been quiet, but now he's actually, like, sneaking. He'll turn back and just... I'm not back in 2 minutes.
Those who fall behind stay behind.
23 for stealth. He will creep up here, keeping an eye, and then just try to step to one side to get an angle to the left, and the other side to get an angle to the right.
This door. So that door is open, and you see Shiro's back turned to you, examining. I can't. Oh, you can't see it. Sorry. Examining this. So Shiro's in here.
And I'm imagining he would recognize from having seen a little
Yeah.
bit.
Well, technically, his back is turned to you. So.
Well, I'm saying Russell would recognize.
Oh yeah, Russell would recognize. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Present yourself.
Oh.
He will creep back out, poke his head out, get far enough to where he, like, or close enough where Shiro.
Close his watch. He's gonna go in. Stay out here with Oliver for just a moment.
And Russell will
wait just inside the entrance. Essentially, actually, no, he'll get right here and just watch as.
Yeah, Bayor's going to come on down. Bayor has dark vision up to 60 feet, so.
And then before he walks off, yell if you need anything.
Can do.
Just a lower volume. Help.
Okay, gonna be investigating for something nefarious, just because
Okay, where
Bayor
are you
first.
at?
Right behind Russell, like coming in with him.
Oh no, Russell's gonna stay in that.
Understood.
Like
Okay.
he's gonna let you go ahead.
Understood.
Because that dude never saw him.
Yep.
So.
Yep. I got you. Yep. You're good. So, Bayor would piece that together. You're hanging out. You'd be like, there you go.
Okay.
So,
Shiro's not standing there anymore.
Bayor's gonna try to perceive somebody walking, talking, muttering to themselves.
Go ahead.
Can I guide myself? Can I take a step to the left and put everything I own in that box?
Only your heart and teeth.
Perfect, because I rolled a 3 and a 3 on my guidance and on my thing. So now, granted, that is still an 11.
Okay.
But
Pretty good guidance.
You don't perceive anything.
how tall is this roof? Like inside is like 10
I would
feet.
say like a normal, 10 feet, normal
Okay.
floor.
Okay. Can Bayor begin to detect magic?
You can. What's the components on that?
As my ritual for detect magic, it's going to be
Magic.
verbal and somatic.
Okay, so you're gonna have to chant.
He's not going to be chanting loudly, but
Well, I mean, mechanically. there's
no,
not like a-
I feel you. So what he's going to do is, if he doesn't see Shiro, he's going to basically tell you to fall back a little further, and then he's going to go backwards. You've seen him do this before. Pull out his pipe, light it, do its thing, and that's basically him making a scene, right? He'll be in that hallway where he is right now to the back end, letting you stay at the entrance, and he's going to start pipe it up, boom, do his thing, and then it's going to be like, and then he'll wait the 11 minutes. Well, no, casting time's an action, so it's literally 10 minutes and 6 seconds. So then he goes, cool, detect magic.
Okay, so you don't get through it.
Oh, okay.
Shiro ends up just walking. See him come from
Oh,
the
yeah,
side,
Russell would be stepped back before he got to the door. He'd be
Yeah.
like,
but you do see him come to the door, and he's
Okay.
like, just like,
he's looking over Russell,
Yeah.
just standing there.
he goes.
Yeah.
So we meet again.
We do. Did you find her?
Not yet. Trying to figure out what this place is.
Okay. This is where your senses led you.
It has, yes.
Okay.
So just the two of you?
No, we
We have wounded. Can we stay here and rest?
I don't know if we have time to rest, but I can attempt to heal all of you.
we have somebody upstairs who needs immediate assistance with that.
He'll head upstairs.
Walk out. There will be Oliver there, and he'll go smoke. It's like, and it's like gonna speak epistle to stay. It's time. We're gonna get him.
So he's gonna take 10 minutes, and he's saying a prayer during this time.
Nice.
And everybody is healed for 17.
Nice.
Oh, did you guys see? Oh, they hit so hard.
You did good.
Oh,
Bayor contemplates right now. Maybe it was better when he was asleep.
oh, he broke my ribs. They
How-
don't feel broken anymore.
How injured are you?
I'm only 3 HP down now.
You are fully healed. He's gonna walk over when you're complaining and finish healing that.
Oh, Mr. Shiro. I
Well, you're built like a brick house.
yeah,
Is
but
anybody else still injured?
spells back.
I would love.
But you do have this dude that's gonna be with
No,
you.
I know. Can I continue to cast Detect Magic while we're out here if we're going to chill for a minute? Wait,
Yeah.
you said 10 minutes?
Yeah.
I'm in. Mayor, you see, he's like... Because he has to do it all over again. Doing all that.
We, in technicality, encounter what's called a short rest here.
That's an hour, isn't it?
That is an echo.
As I say, yeah, I think he specifically was like, we ain't got time for that.
Yep.
I'm burning this, please.
No action surge. No
I would
No,
love to have those back.
second wind.
So you came here, well, of course, Bayor, this will be after the 10 minutes, but you came here to look for, didn't find her. How far did you get into this place?
I've been down a couple halls. He kind of looks around. He goes, I didn't come down this entrance.
You didn't? How'd you get in here?
He tells you about an entrance that's a little farther down. You know how there's multiple.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. He said the entrance was guarded by a bunch of statues.
Oh, I see you got it past all of your statues. Great.
Wasn't too different.
Yeah, no, it was totally fine.
No,
Fight for who?
that hurt.
Yep.
Yeah,
But I'm glad you're still with us.
me too. Like, I really don't want to die. Like, that's a goal of mine. At least for a while.
You'll die when you're meant to. I don't
Yeah.
feel like we're meant to die today.
I think it's very true.
Well,
Well, not with you helping us.
they had mentioned like you were following like some divine pull here.
You could say that, yeah.
Are you looking for a lady named Lydia? We're
No.
looking for a lady named Lydia.
I'm not looking for a lady named Lydia. I'm just where I need to be. While I was down here, I read some notes from a person that calls herself, I'm assuming herself, but the corpse taker. She's down here trying to do something. She's trying to weaken the veil between humanity and the afterlife, so she can take the energy from all the spirits she's summoning to bring herself back to life. I'm assuming by the name Corpse Taker, she's probably jumping from body to body trying to accomplish this. So we need to be prepared to handle anything that comes our way. The notes that I read, the diaries and stuff, indicate that she's a powerful necromancer. Now, she'll only be as strong as the body she's in, but I would expect something very smart and something very cunning.
Doesn't sound good.
Bayor thinks to themselves, well, I'm pretty smart and cunning, and I'm an idiot. So-
Wait, that was the little corner of the page we had.
What's that?
The thing, the whole weakening of the veil thing.
Right. No, yeah, we're on the right track.
Okay. Well, and Lydia said she was gonna die in a crypt, like a stone crypt.
Cheryl looks around. Well, this fits that bill.
Yep.
Wait a minute. This person says they know they're going to die in a crypt, but they can also see the future. So does that mean that if Lydia dies and is taken over, that this person will be unstoppable because they'll be able to know what's going to happen to him all the time?
Depends on how that works. Well, potentially.
I mean, she sees her death and she's not unstoppable.
That is a good point. No,
No.
I don't know much about this Lydia, this creature. I get the sense that it's lived for a very long time. Or I say live, but it's obviously dead, but it's found a way to preserve itself in the afterlife by hopping from body to body.
Right, and if it hops into Lydia, it gets everything Lydia had, on top of all of its past experiences.
Yeah, we should probably go stop that.
Yep, we should.
That is where we're going to end tonight's session, though.
Why do you say that, Shiro?
I'm sure I was like, look, we gotta wait.
I'm the head
This is where your
god.
past tense.
Oh,
Just coup de grace all over.
Let's do that training exercise I tried to do in Straw.
Jesus. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Hey, we're gonna kneecap you, and it's on.